device.
We are live now. It's
AKA,
just the Be Right Back screen right now because
have you watched Gaim yet? You should watch Gaim.
I don't know what that is.
I'm getting to Gaim. I'm currently on O's.
Because there was an out of context like meme someone sent me where like it doesn't mean anything until you actually watch it. And the meme just said Fruit Jesus and Forbidden Fruit Satan battle to the death, while Grape Judas seeks
That's just fucking word salad. What?
Yeah, I think that bit was just for the weebs, Noah.
Well, this is how I know I'm not a weeb, I guess, anymore.
No, this is the season that Dayton really liked.
Dayton. Oh,
I'm
Dayton.
currently in the underpants.
I forgot Dayton
existed.
Season. I'm gonna be real with you. I forgot he existed. This is that common writer shit I always tuned out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm currently in the season about underpants, coins, and birthday cakes.
Anime is so fucking
it's not anime. It's dudes in suits.
It's what?
Dudes in suits.
Common Writer. It's an
Mighty
anime.
Morphin Power Rangers for the one level of geeky or beyond.
It's anime.
It's Power Rangers, except
It's where Power Rangers gets its action footage, except not, because that's a different show.
It's a sister show.
It's the sister show, yes.
Listen, if anything's gonna get Tumblr to come watch the stream, it's saying we're gonna find the Yiffy criminals. I'm just
sentences.
Saying.
That is quite the sentence.
Auditory processing disorder. Sometimes you give me such gifts.
Yeah, because we need a lowdown in the city, and the criminals probably know.
And if there are secret ways around, they've probably got a catalog of those too.
I mean, I'm trying to relate these together, but like, you know how IT and tech is just populated almost exclusively by furries, and right now we're having tech issues. I feel like there's like a crossover there that I'm like this close to figuring out.
I'm going to require some confirmation there.
Oh yeah, Sean, are you a furry?
I know a lot of furries in IT.
Called it. Listen, if there's one thing I know, it's there's a lot of furries in IT.
They get a lot of disposable income.
Yeah, and being a furry is expensive. Hang on, I need to go.
I'll be honest, there's a lot of Kamen Rider shows that I want to like watch explicitly because there's shots I want the context for. Like, I want the context for the scene of why in Kabuto there's a scene of him in the suit and also in like a chef's hat with a ladle. I want to see it just to know the context for that scene.
I believe that's actually not from Deno the show. I believe it's actually not Deno.
Kabuto the show.
Kabuto. I believe it's actually from Decade.
That would make sense. From what I've heard, Decade's gets weird with it.
I did packing.
And don't worry, you need to watch Decade to understand G.O.
Great.
I'm not joking. He is literally the tertiary writer in G.O.
I think I accidentally nested a shortcut and a shortcut.
So they both share like the tertiary writer thing. Like literally, Decade is in like 30 episodes of.
Yikes! So much of the show.
Like he was originally meant for a few appearances, but people were like, "Wait, Decade's the most popular Kamen Rider show, period."
Wait, we
really?
love him.
The main thing I know about Decade showing up in Zio is the famous magenta scene.
I still hate the new final form they gave him. It's just like cards stapled onto his cape.
To be fair, I don't like his normal final form. It still looks really stupid. Like, I like
Oh, don't do that.
I like Zio's Decade armor more than I like Decade's final form.
I also like the fact how was it D-End is actually probably the most powerful writer because like he has the ability to just spam summoning other common writers that he never uses.
To
When
be
you
fair,
have an OP power and you just
using
forget it.
abilities is something that seems to be a recurring thing in Commoner. Like
They just
watching
forget.
O's. It's like like half the time in O's, I'm like, use the claws. You have fucking you have the claws. Use the claws.
Use the claws, Luke.
The claw.
No, that's just like the like you're churning out so much like you got to think about like the writers write 50 episodes for a season, right? It's like the same thing going on that like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or Dragon Ball Z does, where they just like forget what powers their characters have.
Is it bad writing or is it good writing? We don't know. You don't know.
Try it now.
Don't ask questions.
Yes, right now.
I think JoJo's probably the better comparison because they're both sort of anthology shows.
I'm just half paying attention and making stupid jokes.
Okay, I just realized what is going on. Why are there like little things walking on the bottom of your stream?
Oh, did you? Yeah, so that's stream avatars. It's something my friend Twidark showed me. And I frequently forget to put it up, but today I was like, I'm gonna put it up. Everybody in chat has a little avatar.
Still not getting it, boss.
Foundry's saying it's open now.
Are you,
now it's
maybe
closed.
is the link dead?
Weird. No, it's something we'll port forward in.
We apologize for these technical difficulties.
Well, we don't apologize very hard because we're all happy to be here anyhow.
Yeah. Do you want to hear what I was doing with The Sims today?
Sure.
It was fucked up. No, actually. Everything but. No, I decided to make evil Snow White, and then one of my friends was like, hey, if you have kids with Father Winter, aka Santa Claus, generic TM, you get the child has the trait Father Winter's baby. Maybe they have special powers. You don't know. You have to wait for them to age up. So then I had children with Father Winter. I just seduced him. My character's also going around breaking people's hearts and doing animals. Anyway, she accidentally had twins. The character's name is Blanche Rose. I named the children Ruby Rose and Ebony Rose, right?
Hello.
Okay. So, problem.
It's a funny little guy.
She's pregnant again.
Who's the daddy?
It's Father Winter. I had married him in order to have extra childcare. And he no longer has the job of Santa Claus. He's now a stay-at-home dad. And I was talking to my friend, I was like, so did I ruin Christmas by male wifing Santa Claus? She says, no, he's no longer at NBC, so somebody else is taking the job. And I was like, fuck. I wanted to ruin Christmas.
I'll have to try harder next time.
Is this what Bill O'Reilly's been warning us about?
Yeah. Be careful of the liberals or the non-binary liberals will male wife Santa Claus. But I've been
Bill O'Reilly. Never show Bill O'Reilly the movie Year Without a Santa Claus.
Never show Bill O'Reilly anything.
The Foundry server. Maybe it's just being weird because it's saying the connection's open, and I mean it looks like it should work.
I spent my weekend at like this historical resort from the 19th century that was open when there were a bunch of like people thought mineral springs were legitimately a way to get yourself healthy.
They still do, dude.
Not the same way. But it's still they refurbished it. and set it all up.
How
And
do you
it's still
spell
like
male
this really
wifing?
lovely resort. And they
Is
do
there an
all
E
this
or no?
holiday Christmas stuff. What?
How do you spell male wifing? Do you keep the E in wife or no?
Wait, why wouldn't you?
In wife.
It looks wrong.
Wait, wifing, like you're adding ing?
Yeah.
Drop the E.
Okay, that's what I
But
thought.
what was your first part of your compound?
Male.
Like
Male wife.
gender?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd keep that E and hyphenate.
Oh,
No, male wife doesn't hyphenate.
Oh, that's a thing? Okay.
Does now. Who's blooping the Discord?
me. It's me, the Discord blooper.
Calm down. You give this man 1 ounce of power and he goes nuts.
It's true.
I let him DM once. It wasn't a good time. It was a weird time, honestly. It wasn't a bad time. It was just a weird time. An extremely weird time.
Oh, there is a new IP. That's why it's not working.
There is, but that's...
No,
you guys were testing with the old IP, because I was testing it, but it might just be a problem with mine, you know?
Oh.
Okay, so we do need a new link.
Can I have the...
Okay.
Yeah, so...
So it was both. I got a new router, and port forwarding wasn't working, and Verizon changed my IP. That's why this was annoying to solve.
Yes, blame Verizon.
So let me put that in important info.
I have to make yet another new
Wouldn't it just be an old bookmark?
bookmark. I'm just replacing the other bookmark.
Well, when I put the link in Foundry, it came up with the Shrouded Veil, so I'm assuming that means it got through to it.
It
I'm
did,
like,
yeah, I got in.
Or Discord.
We are.
Yeah, and you know what's funny?
live.
I can't load it. I can't load it from my browser. I thought it would let me do that. Maybe it's
There we
a
go.
weird
Now
way
it's
to
working.
I'm
circular
in.
connection. All right, nice.
We are
Okay,
in.
good. Yeah, because I like set. I had a new IP on my computer too, right? So I had to tell it to forward ports to that, forward 30,000 of that, and I set that, and I'm like, why isn't this working? It says it's open. I even
Gosh.
put it in the DMZ just to see if that would...
Karma.
Josh, where's your face?
You angered the internet gods.
Oh, I disconnected 1,000 times. I'm sure it turned my camera off in the course of that. Hold on. Oh yeah, I have a slight cold, so
Tragic.
I'm relatively okay.
Have you tried heating blanket? That might help equalize the temperature.
Oh, haha.
Are you
That
making a
sounds
heat
really
sink
nice,
joke?
actually. I want a heating blanket.
Yes, it was. He has a cold.
I hate you, Sean. I need you to know.
Oh,
I know I'm the
no.
only person in this group. Like, I know we went from like a group where like everybody hates on your puns to a group where everybody loves on your puns, but I'm gonna hold the line as the one person who still hates on your puns.
I'm
Well,
gonna do both.
I'm pun neutral.
The problem is I wish I could be good at puns. I want to be good at puns, and I'm jealous that I'm not. And
Pun
this is the
envy.
first and last time I will admit that in front of Sean. Forget that you heard me say that.
Pun is envy.
Yeah.
Shut up. I have not uploaded any of the quotes I've been writing down since we started after the break.
I mean,
And I
it means you'll have a
changed
bunch of content. It means you'll have a bunch of content.
I've got another apartment tour tomorrow. I've started packing. For some reason, my left ass cheek hurts, and I don't know why.
Packing is stressful.
All I did was pack some books and do some things, like nothing all that, except, like, yes, packing is extremely stressful. I still don't technically have a place to go. My mother's leaving the house on December 24th. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't
You're
want to
gonna roll some
move, so I've
dice.
got to be careful. What?
You're gonna roll some dice.
Fuck off.
As we got to do. Yeah, I got tendinitis. I had to get a shot. It's pretty rough.
Fine.
It happens.
What'd you get tendinitis?
You get repetitive shoulder movement.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. All right, so do you guys remember where you last left off in the
No,
adventure?
absolutely fucking not.
We were in the school because
Mhm.
we got hints from the Desnans
That's right.
that there might be a route from the university, and I'm totally getting expelled because we destroyed all the golems defending the school.
You
from
already
looters.
graduated.
No, I was
Yeah.
close.
Oh no.
Oh
She was
no.
He was like halfway done with her spell substitution thesis.
Oh,
It's
is that
level
why
one,
you're
I
so
didn't
excited
graduate
about the
yet.
train? I thought that was for higher education. I didn't think that you were. Oh no. I'm sorry.
All right. And with that, I'm gonna let you guys continue destroying the school. So
This
yeah,
is
just to
cathartic. It's
kill the
cathartic.
golems. Yep.
For our real
I'm
life
just gonna
selves.
spend the rest of her life
Her
like casually
getting
talking about
dragged
when she
into
goes back to school.
into a school prank gone wrong.
I have nightmares about this in real life. Mostly about being told that my college degrees don't count. So I have to go back to high school and like regraduate. Even though I don't actually use my college degree for fucking anything, and my bosses do not care.
So yeah, where you are, like the school's completely empty, as far as you can tell.
I just remembered I have the gremlin trait.
You see like several doors around, different
I'm at
rooms
half
in the alchemy
health.
lab.
Yeah,
so-
we're kind of hurting.
Hey,
Yeah, I
tea
think
guy,
we
can
should go
we
to the
have
alchemy
some?
lab and make some tea on the
Tea?
Bunsen
Yes,
burner.
I'm going
There's
to...
a shady looking
yes.
staircase in the alchemy lab. I don't trust it.
Well, there's a garden out here. We could probably grab some herbs from out there and boil up
The
some
garden's
tea.
gonna eat us.
Probably fine.
Will it?
Is that what
Yeah.
you want to do?
Do we
Go out
really
the
want to go
garden, look
outside
for
and then
some
come back
herbs?
in? We might reset the traps or some shit.
The traps are usually on a timer.
Then is this a good
But,
idea?
if you're at half... I would rather get everyone close to full than have us get us jumped halfway through healing than I would progressing at half health.
Fair, I suppose.
Josh keeps throwing things at us that actually really hurt.
Yeah, Josh, it's really rude of you, especially to take away Amity's plot armor that she's had right up until we entered the city. Like-
Right, so I'm gonna head out in the garden, see if there's any, like, healing herbs, then just
Okay.
see about, doing medicine with my nature.
It's
Yeah,
also honestly like writing wise, perfect timing that Amity would lose her. Like as a writer, it's like fucking
Oh yeah,
priceless timing.
narratively, this is perfect timing.
And we didn't do that on purpose.
A
Like-
vulnerability section of a story. Yes.
So physical and emotional vulnerability, which is wild that the dice gods decided.
The dice gods, the dice gods are better writers than I am. I don't have to
I mean,
do
I wouldn't go
any-
that far. I think the dice gods are just aiding your writing. I think you're a pretty good writer.
The
Okay.
dice gods
Very
seem
well.
to be really enjoy aiding our characters' arcs in interesting ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Not
anyway,
helping. Which
back
side
to
they're
the
eating.
My favorite was the time that Carnifex shot Tex in the middle of the night.
That was very funny.
That was hysterical.
that was
I
awesome.
think he almost instantly got down from that too.
It was
You
like
did,
a
you
crit,
almost
I
died.
thought,
It was a
yeah.
crit.
You never want to get hit by one of Sean's characters.
Yeah.
No.
Good crit,
Sean-
you're done.
He's a monster.
Don't worry, my Abomination Volt's character is a Magus, so you could
Oh,
probably
no.
guess what kind of damage they do.
All of it?
As someone, I can confirm as someone playing a Magus.
Alright,
It is
so...
Yeah, so you're gonna look for herbs.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is a magic school, and
It's a magic school bus garden.
That some of the students must have like private little gardens outside, and you find some very useful healing herbs, so you'll no
Yep.
problem.
So I'm
Really
going to
whatever
be...
they want.
Yep. I'm going to healing this
Amity,
amount
where the
every
fuck are
tick.
you going?
I'm just
So after 10 minutes, it's 18 hit
Moving
points.
Cool,
Yeah,
I'm at
he's a pacer.
2/3. I'm 12 from full.
Alright.
And then probably... How is Turek looking?
With that,
Probably one more round.
I should get mage
I'm
armor.
at 70. I'm only missing 4 hit points. I'm good.
How's Amity looking after that?
That's a good
I'm
point.
still
How
on
is
12.
Yeah, one more tick.
One more round.
20 minutes.
Nothing happens, so you can go heal your hit points.
My shield's missing a few hit points, but that could probably wait.
Yeah.
And Amity, you're familiar with the school grounds. So you know what? I'm going to reveal the map. I don't think you'll see what might be in the rooms, but you'll see where everything is. But it doesn't make any sense that you have to explore the school that you've went to for years.
Oh no, someone picked up on the reason why I was pacing.
Alright. Falcata drawn. He cranks his dynamo a few times, make sure it's topped off.
What noise does the dynamo make when you crank it?
Like that fucking
Like
greasy cranking
you ever
sound.
wind like a watch?
Yeah.
It's probably like that except slightly louder.
Slightly? I own several pocket watches that are wind up. They're very
Just
quiet.
cranking it, the old driver.
I was expecting
music.
something a little more like like a prolonged like gas crank kind of thing.
So it is completely spring powered, the Sterling Dynamo.
Nice. Like I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking, but I know exactly what I'm thinking.
Josh, is there anything I could roll for like
Oh, hello.
the degree to which Amity has some guess about where this access
Why is that a Mug and David?
could be?
You can roll a society
To find out why that's a Mug and David?
I have a
What's
city
a Magen
magic
David?
roll,
Oh, I'm
but it's
sorry,
not
I thought you were
as high
talking
as
to
my
me.
society, but it's a lore skill, so I don't know.
Yeah, I was asking why that's a Mug and David.
Oh, I don't know what a Magen David is.
Star of
It's
David,
in
sorry.
Oh. Yeah, you're right, that is.
I recognize this symbol too. I think I
It's
see
a
it-
Triskelion,
I think
it's Celtic.
I see.
Isn't that
You're not
the
sure.
thing from Zelda?
This is something that would be kind of more like hidden school lore that wouldn't be known to most people.
Are there different
Even
houses?
attendance of the school.
Okay, so
It looks like-
education classrooms.
It looks like each of these 8 represent each of the schools.
Divination.
Yes.
Necromancy.
I found the anatomy classroom.
Some of the series is so old school, they've totally ignored.
This school specializes in divination and enchantment, though the tables there might make
I don't
you
know who
think
did this
the
map,
school's
but they did a
equally-
really cool job.
It's
I
a nice
mean,
map.
so like
I think
even
we can see who
so,
did
like,
the map.
What?
so like even the academy in
Oh, I
Corvosa
found it.
technically specialized in like summoning magic, but they still have like specific kind of like buildings for each
You've got-
kind of type of
You've
magic.
got your undergrad degree. Pretty general.
I found
Grad
it.
students may have specialized.
Are these tables in the middle of like being rearranged because of the recategorization of schools?
Yes. It's been a huge upheaval in the magic academia world, of course.
Amity continues to
Shit.
ignore all of it.
It's like, shit. Fuck.
We see the tables of illusion and enchantment kind of merged.
Ignore all of it.
Is that a void in the back of this classroom?
All right, I'm going to walk into this classroom.
Okay.
Was it Colonel Mustard in the pool room with a candlestick?
There's no pool room.
All right. So yeah, in the alchemy classroom, are you gonna like look around? Nothing happens as you walk in. You just basically see what you see on the map. Potions. Different.
This looks like a clue map.
devices.
It does.
It really.
That's my thought. This looks like we're playing Clue.
Okay. So anyone looking around the alchemy classroom can roll a perception.
I remember to do a blind
Amity
DM roll this
wants
time.
to go raid the medical wing office.
Is
see
that
if we
what
can
this
find any
is?
potions.
Oh yeah. You know, I think I still have like I still
Amity
have
attempting to do tasks.
a minor elixir of life. And also a cantrip deck of Disrupt Dead and a scroll of Grim Tendrils. And my bag of weasels.
Don't forget that.
Must never forget
Ah,
the bag of
Top
weasels.
of it. I was looking for something, and Lucy was on top of it. That's why I moved you.
Oh.
Okay. So,
So Lucian get
Uh,
advantage for finding whatever it is since he was sitting on top of it.
right,
Amity
Lucian,
needs to knock.
as you're walking around the room, let me move you again so I can reveal this. You find what looks like some useful potions. Just stashed inside of one of the little cubbies on the desk.
Do we identify them, or can I drink them first?
I mean, you could just drink it if you want.
Oh.
No, we might need them.
No, yeah, truth potion. Oh man,
Yeah.
we're gonna need that.
Yeah, I don't
It
think
would have been really
Iska needs a
funny
truth
if,
potion.
Iska just drank the truth potion.
That wouldn't do anything. She already is too honest. The most useless waste of a truth potion ever. It'd be better off getting a lying potion. You'd have at least it'd be something different.
Yeah, so you guys can put that in your inventory wherever you want. And Purak, you're also looking around and looking near the teacher's desk here. You find a folded up note.
Ooh.
Oh.
Turek has
And
his
the
eagle
note-
eyes.
The note reads, I'll post it to the Foundry chat. I'll read it as well. Dear Headmaster Myrtleheim, yet another incident has happened between one of my employees and one of Professor Quarian's pets. I must once again urge you to resolve this issue with Professor Quarian with utmost haste, or I will personally report your school to the Council of Ushers. Sincerely, Euless, Head Steward of the Stone of Seer.
The Council of Ushers.
That's the usual. That's the usual like parliamentary body in Magnamar.
In close association with the Council of Pitbulls, yes.
Magnamar has something resembling a 3-branch government. They have like the mayor, the Council of Ushers, and then I think they have the court.
Why are
Mayor
they?
T-Pain, the Council of Ushers, the Council of Pitbulls, yes.
Honestly, I was trying to make a joke about theater unions, but sure.
Oh, theater ushers, yes.
It just seems like a silly name for anti-plague. Hey, Josh, did you pick these out deliberately, or was this randomly rolled?
That was completely random.
Oh, thank God, because I was about to say, are we going to be dealing with plague soon?
But remember, I also put things in
Listen,
the game after things are rolled.
I remember this is a plot device in Crimson Throne where the Ergothoans actually didn't
The
cause
alchemy loot is
a
telling me
pandemic.
he's lying. Did you do that on purpose?
It's I just had a stupid idea. The mislabeled item. You don't. It's like the Book of Misspells idea.
So,
Alright,
so
it
the truth
should've-
potion is telling me the DM is lying.
Or you take the anti-plague, but it turns out to be antipasto.
Antipasto.
This door is locked.
Delicious. Yes. Yeah, Amity, you know this is like
Delicious, but
one of the
utterly
student
unhelpful
dorms.
when the bubonic plague
It's
strikes.
I will
infirmary,
also-
isn't it?
It's what?
It's like an infirmary.
Yeah, you don't want the patients
Um,
escaping.
Yeah, you're right.
I
it
will
does look like an
also
infirmary. Yeah, it's an
hand the
infirmary.
note to.
Yeah, obviously.
I hand the note to Amity and see. You're at this school. Can you make what can you tell? You probably know more about what's going on than I do.
What do I know about Professor Quarian?
You've never had him as one of your lecturers, but you know he mainly does research. He doesn't teach much. He tends to work with conjuration mainly, but also he researches magical creatures. Oddities, like not your normal magical creatures, but things
Oh,
that are particularly odd.
Last time we had a weirdo researching creatures. That's how we ended up with living wheelchairs.
Remind me?
There's a animal companion that you can get that's a wheelchair you ride on, and it has a mount trait.
That's dope
pretty
as fuck,
awesome.
honestly.
Hell
Can you
yeah.
Can you guys
Alright.
into this room? I love your tea, but it'd be nice to have some potions in a pinch.
Alright, so Lucian's going to jam his blade into the door and is going to try and pry it open with athletics.
This is what we traded our
um,
rogue for. He wasn't even really a rogue either.
Well, because he has,
One of us should learn how to pick locks.
No, you don't need to.
Right, we've
Because-
got the archaeological door smasher. I forgot.
Forced entry. Where if I succeed, I critically succeed instead.
And you don't break the door.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll. I didn't
Yep.
see the athletics shot.
+1 item. And let's try to crack it open.
I should use my
I thought about picking up
Oh.
locks
At some
somewhere,
point.
but
nice.
No, unfortunately, like this is a very sturdy door, and you're not in.
All right, let's do that one more time. Very, very loudly.
Oop. Oh.
Almost.
Do I feel the hinges starting to give?
Yeah, it's like you could feel the whole door kind of like bowing in a bit, but not
Crack.
quite enough. You could try one more time.
Yes, there it is.
Yes, there you go. Okay. So you break the door. There has to be some detriment to failing. We haven't thought of exactly what that is yet.
If there was creatures in there,
If there were
now.
creatures, they would know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and walk in.
Well, does Amity tell me that this is the infirmary? And not, yeah.
no, Amity got distracted trying to feel your bicep when you were doing the door.
Which bicep? The metal one or the flesh one?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, roll. Wait. Roll. Let's sleight of hand. Is that still a thing? I can never remember.
It's
It's,
thievery.
It's thievery
I'm
now.
gonna do it just for fun.
Let's see what happens. Ooh, he doesn't notice. Maybe.
No, my perception DC is 22, so.
Fuck, he noticed.
All right. Then we're gonna
Oh,
open
poor
this.
Amity.
What happens?
It's coquettish?
the
Is it
item file.
flirtatiously like is it like fluttering its eyelashes
So-
at us?
You see some healing potions looking seductively to open the door.
Lucian turns around and leaves the room.
I'm gonna go get him.
It's like, okay, no. Coquettish item pile, I think, might be the funniest name thing we've had in
Wait.
this campaign.
Wait, you forgot about the
Screenshot
Randy
it.
Living Boulder.
I think this might
That
be
sounds good.
a little better than Randy Living Boulder.
But then we had so many good puns on the Randy Living
You should
Boulder.
probably. I'm gonna screenshot this. This should probably go on the blog just as its own post.
Yes, just put this
It's not
zero
that funny.
context. It is funny.
It's not that
I
funny.
think it's fun.
Fine, I'll screenshot it. Hang on, where's my...
I already screenshot this in chat.
Alright, thanks, that's helpful. Because I would have had to
Alright.
fucking trim it way the hell down.
Or healing
Moderate
potion.
potions. Moderate potions.
I shall
Are
take.
these potions potentially a trap?
Now the question is, will I
The
remember?
potions are just kind of like sitting out on one of the desk here. You think it would be unlikely that there would be some kind of trap on it, though. It's not
Well, I mean, the
possible.
way that they're eyeing us...
they are, yeah.
Do they have like someone like take a
Wait,
like a
hang on.
marker to it and put like a suggestive face on each of the bottles?
I didn't
What is
tell you
it
what the
instead of
bottles
sense
look
motive
like.
now? What is it instead of sense motive now? Is it just perception?
It's just
Yeah,
perception.
it's just perception.
Okay. On the item
Paizo
pile.
didn't think perception was used enough, so they put more things
They
aside.
made it everything.
I want to see how the item pile
So
is.
it was better than the Pathfinder 2e beta, where it was its own skill and everyone put all of their boosts into it anyway.
Yeah, now it's just something to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you trying to see? Why it's coquettish?
I want to see if it's feeling flirtatious.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Did everyone
it's-
take one?
There's still one.
I
left.
think Iska still hasn't grabbed one.
Oh, yeah, I'm too far away, sorry.
So it is inanimate. But you feel a strange aura coming from it.
Was it a sexy
You
aura?
feel-
Very much so. You could
Cool.
imagine that it looks, while it is wearing nothing, it could be wearing lingerie. The way that its cork is looking at you.
Amity, who was the school physician?
Oh, so much sexy nurse cosplay. Roleplay.
So the school,
Every single sexy
guess we
nurse
could say physician,
lingerie
doctor.
costume we have at my work all at once. That's a lot.
Um,
We have a lot of sexy
they're-
nurse lingerie.
their name is Dorian Rindley. They're not a professor at the school. They're just kind of like some of the school was hired long term. They don't practice any kind of magic. They just do kind of like mundane first aid. Yes.
Who's clicking the door?
Who do you think? It's me.
I thought it was you clicking
didn't-
the door.
It didn't open
always
the
me.
first time. It's not going to open the next 300 times.
I
you
know,
click
but I
it.
like the sound. I
It
really
is a-
like the doors. It's a really nice sound, which is why I do this. I genuinely don't do this to annoy you. That's just a fun side effect. I just like the noise.
I'm going to try and force this door open.
As
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh.
oh no.
You
So
get a
what
concussion
happens?
on the door. It's like the time I was trying to steam clean the carpet in the closet in my first apartment, and I gave myself a concussion.
Critical failure. Your attempt jams the door, window, container, or gate shut, imposing a -2 circumstance penalty on future attempts to force open.
So you're
Okay.
doing it harder for yourself.
I think it would be
mean-
funny if you got a concussion.
Oh,
There's like if you were very determined to force this door open, you can do it. I mean, there's nothing that's going to like.
Oh, hey, it's
jump out
open.
at you. There's kind of no point in making you roll like 6 times.
I mean, it would be funny.
So
All right.
yeah, this appears to be like a supply room / office. The only odd thing you notice in here is that there's lots of bandages and ointments. If anyone's skilled in medicine, they can try to roll to see if they would know what these things are mainly used for.
Nope.
I've got untrained improvisation, which should identify it if they're like mundane
Hang
tools.
on. You're Captain Healing Tea, and you don't have any skills.
No,
in
I
medicine?
used nature.
Oh,
I have natural medicine.
That sounds fake.
So these things mainly seem to be used to treat burns. There's a lot of them, like more than you would think for, just a general supply.
Honestly, that probably
Anthony was
tracks.
utterly unsurprised.
Invisibility achieved.
It's not nearly as much fun to have
honestly-
it open and close. It's much more fun when it's locked.
Your fingers are sparking a little. No reason.
Honestly, this tracks.
What's up?
The students burning themselves.
I mean, God knows that's why I don't work in food service anymore, but that's me.
Does where does Amity remember the headmaster's office being?
The headmaster's office is here.
Where?
Okay. Give me 10 minutes. I'm swapping out for Dispel Magic. I think it might help.
Could work. When
What,
are you
you
getting
think-
counterspell?
The office-
Substitution.
You think the office is going to be warded?
I wonder
Which
why.
one did
It's
you
a
say again?
magical headmaster's office at a magical school full of children going through puberty.
Actually, I think most magic schools start at the high school level.
Puberty.
This one back in the corner, Josh?
Yeah. Sorry, the leg's falling
I can't
asleep.
imagine why
Oh.
it wouldn't be warded for the summer session.
Left, upper left corner. There.
If we're gonna find information about secret entrances in and out.
You think the
I'm
headmaster
gonna
just keeps a
stand here
list of
and
the
do-
secret entrances?
I want
Well,
to do
if there was going to
magic,
be-
but if it's possible, I want to focus on the door. I want to try to ignore all
Okay.
of the magic around me.
Let me look at the spell and see.
I don't know if it lets
you
it.
can use
It's all
that.
changed now. I don't know.
I mean, I have detect magic.
Detect magic basically has Read Aura stapled to it at heightened 3.
You receive
Except
no
there's no auras
information
anymore.
beyond the presence or absence of magic. You can choose to ignore magic you're fully aware of, such as the magic items on ongoing spells of you and your allies.
I don't know if that's not the remastered version because spell schools don't exist anymore. Basically, Read Aura was stapled to it, which allows you to help you to identify a spell. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find
I
the
think I
text.
found it.
Yeah, I haven't gone through and tried to update any of Amity's spells.
Is this a cemetery? Why is there a cemetery on campus?
Don't ask.
I'm asking. I'm
It's a
concerned.
necromancy classroom. They're donated. They've got to be stored.
Got one second.
I don't. Why would you store them in something as high maintenance as a graveyard?
Why not?
Because like mausoleums exist, like you just sit them in
So
a
this
bunch
is
of
the
drawers.
remastered one. I'm still not seeing that you can like say, "Hey, does this specific item magical?"
Yeah, you just detect the presence or absence.
Yeah,
Unless it's
like
heightened.
if I'll give you this: since you went to this school, you might have a familiarity with the magic in it that's like
I mean,
typical.
Have you previously tried to break into the headmaster's office?
So why don't you roll a DC 11 flat check? And if you get higher than 10, then I'll say that, yeah, you're familiar enough to know if something's unusual.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it.
So close. Why does the
Well-
headmaster have a bone rug and a bone chest?
Well, we don't know what they have yet, so our Falcata friend over here is going to...
Wedge the door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prep a dispel magic.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Everyone ready?
wait. I'm gonna cast shield.
1 sec.
Set your exploration activity.
I don't know what that means. I know what that means.
In the party sheet, there's the exploration tab. You can set your exploration activity.
I don't think I have
My
any
30
set.
set. It never changes.
Yeah, you can, it says activity slot available. You're going to choose repeat a spell and then shield, I guess.
In the party sheet?
Yeah, you click the actors tab.
Oh, under my character name or under the...
No.
Go ahead.
I've never done anything useful in my entire life.
Where you see the list of characters.
Yes.
Click at the blank page.
Oh!
Next to the left of the party.
I did not know this existed.
This tells everyone's skills. If you click exploration, you'll see exploration activities. So you browse, repeat a spell. If you scroll down to repeat a spell,
Found it.
drag that onto your sheet. You can then drag it onto the party sheet. So for your exploration activity.
Okay.
And then you click always active. Or click active.
Ability items cannot be added to this actor.
Just click active on your sheet.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. You're now constantly casting shield while we're exploring.
I am simply searching.
Alright, and we are going to open the door.
Neat.
Well, athletics the door open first.
Yep.
Hexploration.
Alright. Let's alert literally everyone on the inside. Oh!
Okay. Yeah, so you
Emily
hit the
standing
door.
behind Lucian thinking, maybe we should have
Now, so question. When you open the door, do you kind of like, as part of the force of opening the door, also move a bit inside of the threshold of the door?
Crowbar, blah blah blah, force open. It just says you open it. You're not like falling into
it's
it.
like a crowbar? Okay, so you're not like slamming your shoulder against it or
Yeah,
something
no.
like that. Okay.
I'm basically using my Falcata's crowbar because I don't take a penalty for not using one.
Okay, so the door opens, and I would like a perception check from, let's say, Turek and Lucian.
Blind.
I'm having so much fun.
Turek, right inside of the threshold of the door, you notice what looks like the dust on the floor is lighter in a specific area that almost looks like writing.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Lucian, look at the floor. See that dust that looks a little weird?
Can I see it?
Once it's pointed out, you
Yeah.
probably notice it.
Yeah, Turk will point it out to everyone.
Okay,
I want to do
Yeah.
an Arcana check to see if I recognize the spell.
Yep. go ahead.
I forgot that I had detonating spell.
So, yes, you recognize it. It's a fireball room.
Oh,
Oh.
fun!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I, like, No, is there a way to undo a rune, or do I dispel it?
You could dispel it. You also know that people that have deft hands are able to erase it without triggering it, which translates to a thievery check.
Yep. Alright,
Well, that's
so
not me.
what we're going to do...
Amity's gonna count a radius and step a little bit further back.
Iska's gonna quickly scuttle after her.
Good luck!
Alright. So... So it's just there's a rune... Okay. This is where me having thievery doesn't help. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I'm technically untrained improvisation, but I only get a +6 to the check.
If it comes down to it, I can dispel it from here. If we have nothing better.
Somebody can try to aid. If you're going to try to do that.
I can aid a thievery check with the +3, unless I can aid him with Arcana, like to point out a specific
can
spot in the
definitely-
rune that.
Yes, you can definitely do that.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead and do the dispel magic.
Go ahead and just dispel.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a counteract check.
How does that work?
You click the spell slotted dispel magic, and then I believe in your spell casting there's actually a counteract button.
Well, if I click the dispel magic, it puts a counteract button on the spell.
There it goes.
Do a blind, if you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to re-roll that?
Question, like, is the caster supposed to know if the counter has succeeded or failed?
I imagine they'll be able to tell that the trap vanishes when it's dispelled.
Yeah, the rune's invisible. So, I don't know.
I mean, I've got detect magic up, so
I'll let you roll an Arcana if you want to try to see if it's dispelled.
yeah, double check. I'll roll that one blind too, just for fun.
It still appears to be active.
Don't go in, didn't work.
Alright,
Oh,
hold up.
Perhaps there is a,
I got an idea.
Perhaps
Oh,
there
no.
is a window.
Right seem to be able to jump over it. Actually, it's probably the room itself is trapped, not the...
I mean, Amity, you know that the way the fireball runes work, there is a spherical magical sensor, normally very close to the rune, and given that this is in a school where you would not want, like, somebody to accidentally set this off, it's probably, like, very tightly, precisely placed near the threshold of the door.
so just the thing that will trigger it is passing through the door.
Okay. This is our weakness in liking a regular rogue.
Yeah.
Alright.
I can assist with
Do
Arcana.
I Hail Mary the... well, if you aid me with Arcana, I could use the bonus on Thievery to attempt to disable it. It's only a +9... Or, sorry. It would be a +2 bonus. But it would be better than
So
nothing.
what, a +8?
Yeah, well, I'd have a +8 on the roll. Because I assume it was probably just Thievery to disable specifically the sensor.
Yep, thievery.
If you aid me with Arcana, we can give that a try and probably suffer the consequences in a fiery blast.
And here's the risk. If you're aiding, you have to be next to
In the
him.
radius.
I'm not helping.
Alright, get back. Come on, Amity.
I keep opening the stream by accident and thinking for one. Wait, why can't I move my token?
You don't notice all the little people running around at the bottom?
No, because I'm looking at the little people at the little people up top.
I mean, but they're so close to each other on my screen.
Amity, I'm gonna roll my aid.
Oh no!
It's a DC 15 now, thankfully.
Well, I have to just not roll a 1 then.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Well,
Oh, thank God.
it's actually a crit
Critical
success, so it's a
success.
+2.
Yep.
Alright. We are going to thievery +2 circumstance from the aid. And let's detonate this fireball.
Oh
That
Dude.
probably is a crit
So
failure.
That is a regular failure.
Oh, thank God.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe only crit fails set off the trap. Is that
Yes,
right?
that's true. Only crit fail set off traps.
So yes,
Thank God.
you're basically sweating. You almost cut the wrong wire, but like stopped just in time.
And then cut the other wire.
You could attempt to try it again.
Alright, Amity.
no! Another Arcana check?
Yep.
No, not that one. This one over here.
Oh, you want to scratch out this line, not
Regular
that line.
success.
So +1. Thievery.
Regular
Oh.
failure.
My rolls are not getting worse.
Yeah, at least it's getting a little better.
This is actually one of the reasons why untrained improvisation is really good. Alright, another roll, Amity.
As we all sweatily, like, it's just like peering around Turret's leg.
Are you even listening?
I'm
Amity
trying.
would be so annoying to keep talking and nobody explodes with. Like, she would be so
Okay.
profoundly annoying.
Alright, so yeah, you, with Amity's help, erased just the perfect line to disable the room without triggering it.
Thank God.
So yeah, it's disabled.
Alright.
Lucian takes a deep breath and then walks into the room.
Amity doesn't. Amity just walks in. Like, there's no possible.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
so-
door is locked.
Oh, hold on. Let me fix that. Yoink.
Yay!
Hey.
So,
Alright.
going into the room, you see magical bits and bobs hidden all over the place.
Ooh, bones.
Or not hidden, but placed all over the place. Let me see if there's anything specific you see in here.
Is that human skin? Is this tome bound in human skin? It has a
We've
face.
asked the headmaster about it, and he refuses to answer.
I lick it.
Oh no.
It's a secret.
It's
No,
actually
I lick
pig
it. I want to
skin.
see if I can identify if it tastes like human skin or a sapient skin.
Oh no, we're back to licking.
No,
We've
I'm
never left.
Okay.
I'm
go ahead.
yoinking Isco away from the table.
Good luck.
Nobody say Klaatu Verata Niktu.
What?
You
Cthulhu.
guys have
We're-
never
we're not summoning
seen
Cthulhu.
Evil Dead.
What is it? Acrobatics to run away from
Okay.
him?
They're yelling.
So it's
at us.
athletics versus your reflex DC.
Yup, right. Wait, so are we doing some weird contested lick action?
Well, no,
Yeah,
I'm.
he's trying to
I'm-
yoink me away from it.
Well,
I
okay,
wanna
well,
find
that
out-
looks like
it's actually versus your fortitude DC, so it's 10 plus your fortitude save.
Wait, okay.
23.
You're now grappled.
That's bullshit.
Okay, so
Iska's going, I wanted to see if it was skin.
You're not eating it, Iska.
I was not going to eat it. I was identifying it. This was
Spit them out when you
identification.
identify things with your tongue. I'm searching the room.
perception.
I sniff,
great,
fine, I
idiot.
sniff it.
Yeah, you don't notice anything other than kind of like just what you've seen here before. The headmaster's obvious little magical items, his books, his administrative papers.
I'm sniffing the book from where I wiggle in Lucian's arms.
I mean, it doesn't smell like much. It just kind of smells like leather.
But is it human leather or people leather?
I have no idea. Well, you have no idea. I might have.
Does it smell like dead things?
As much as a purse smells like dead things.
It's a book.
Right,
Yeah, it
but
just
it's
smells like
leather.
Pure leather.
Well,
I'm gonna hiss. Both at it and at Lucian.
Okay.
it's going nowhere near your mouth, he says as he releases her.
Alright, so I've got in...
Stealth to sneakily lick the book.
No,
What's,
it's a fail. It's 20.
Lucian's?
It's 22.
Okay, so you see Iska sneaking over trying to lick the book.
All right, what's in the book? Crack open the book. Cracking open a cold one.
Okay.
The nose.
Let's see, 1 second.
It screams.
Okay, so you open the book. There's words inside that are in some kind of language you don't know.
Oh, is it in Necrol?
I mean, you could roll.
No, necklace.
Because I do know Necrol.
You do know Necrol. Okay. So yeah, it is in Necrol. And it does appear to be some kind of instruction manual for certain types of necromantic rituals.
Do you relay this to Iska?
Well, it seems to be written in Necrol. I've learned a bit of it from my time in Last Wall.
Skin.
I think your headmaster had some secrets to hide, Iska. I mean, Amity.
Were they secrets, or did we know he was creepy?
Did you know he was creepy?
You knew he was creepy. You didn't know
Did you know he was
specifics of
necromancer
it.
creepy?
Are we saying that we're creeped out that it's a necromancy book and no one has pointed out the table full of skulls?
So,
Yeah, skulls are a normal
keeping-
decoration.
yes, skulls are normal to keep around. There is dozens around Hyde March Manor. It's very in style this season.
You know, what you found out is the headmaster was a men's rights activist because they had all these skulls in their room.
Oh no!
He was a
Oh
what?
no!
It was a what?
A men's rights activist.
Oh my god. Wait, what does being an MRA have to do with
They always have skulls in their room.
So do I! Wait, no I don't. I packed them away.
No!
No, I didn't. It was just it was just Dr. Bones.
It just means that the headmaster makes video essays.
Long, incomprehensible, rambling video essays on why women shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Yes.
Or learn magic, I guess, in this case.
So, I saw a few perception checks from Amity. And Iska's was not related to search in the room.
No, that's why I added Sensei now. My sniffer.
Yeah, Lucian, you don't notice anything special other than what you can see.
Other than the necromancy. Where's the fucking... What happened to my Russian accent?
Amity decided a while ago that she doesn't worry about stopping Iska unless it looks like it's gonna blow her, like, Amity up.
Well, this will be good to reference later. We could probably... I was gonna say get it to the, Dark Archive, but they've since been closed down for unknown reasons.
Necromancy.
You do realize if we steal my headmaster's books, I'm never going to be able to re-enroll.
Yeah, this isn't a dungeon. Like, just remember, you're in a school that is still
I
operating.
mean, just from what we've seen, would you want to re-enroll?
Surely there is a better school where the headmaster is not scribing books.
What
bound
kind
with
of a
sapient.
spell do you think Bone Shaker is?
Fun.
Good point.
I think it is fun.
This is
Yes, but I
animating
am
the
not writing
dead.
in bones are one thing. I am not writing my spells in books bound in sapient skin.
It's I mean, you found a book. That does not immediately mean that whoever owns it is doing everything in the book.
For what it's worth, Necrol and Thalassic are the two languages that will actually help damn your soul in Pathfinder for knowing.
Oh my god.
It is.
Wait,
This
Thalassic,
is a
not
research
Thessalonian?
university.
Yeah, Thalassic. The language of the abyss.
Oh, good thing I don't know that.
Oh, I thought it was been Abyssal. Oh, okay.
It is not abyssal anymore because they were going for Greek roots now for the languages to distinguish itself from 5e's languages.
Got it.
Oh, I don't speak that either.
Amity
speak
is in
only
favor of
languages.
putting the book back. It's a research university. It wasn't anywhere students could get to it, or at least it wasn't until we dispelled the fireball.
Oh, that's not a chest.
I'm sorry.
He has a bone
it's-
throne on a bone rug. I would like to point this out. Sorry, I'll put
I
that
mean,
in character.
I hate
He has
to-
a bone throne
I hate
on
to
a
admit it,
bone
but
rug.
that's fancy. I kind of dig it.
It is, but when combined with
The man
the
has an
spellbook bound
aesthetic,
in
alright.
skin. Not animal skin. The
Let's
skin
go
of a
through the
person.
drawers to see if there's like any documentation on like the professor themselves or about the entrance we're looking for into
Then again,
Underbridge.
Amity has
you guys
stated
can roll
that
perceptions again.
there is a necromancy school active in this school. But you can be necromancer without being evil, can you not?
I mean, there is literally a table to necromancy in the dining hall, so
Yeah, but you can be necromancer without being evil.
yes.
Evil is such a meaningless word. One would think it has almost been excised from the universe fairly recently, deliberately.
No,
Not from
cosmic good and evil's still around.
Okay, so
It's because a lot of
Lucian,
players have moral judgments on things. Don't stop her.
while you're looking through the drawers, you do notice something. One of the drawers seems to have a false back that you can push out.
Oh, hello. He does so.
Okay, as you push it out,
It
your
lets you-
hand hits something that feels like a pull lever type thing that you can pull.
Pull the lever.
Okay.
Kronk.
You pull the lever, and the bookshelf adjacent to where you were looking slides over, revealing a safe behind it.
Oh, how exciting.
Oh shit.
Does it seem to be coded? Is there like a code to open, or is it like unlocked?
It does not appear to be unlocked. It appears it doesn't have like a typical, combination thing. Nor does it have a keyhole.
I like it.
Does it appear to have like a sort of hinge where I could jam an
you like
object
it?
into it?
I like it.
Well, hold on. There's a lick action going on that has to be resolved.
Lick action.
I'm gonna keep trying until every time you stop me. I need you to understand
Okay.
this.
You lick the safe, and you hear crackling in the air. Roll reflex save.
Dope. Oh, that's not bad.
Okay. So you're able to partially jump out of the way when a blast of electrical energy comes out of the safe, slamming into you for.
I can't see that.
You could take half. I told her to do public. Okay, half of that.
Amity's all ready to argue that he can't have been that bad a necromancer because that could totally have been Finger of Death.
Iska's gonna Iska's like on the floor underneath, like between Lucian's legs, and she's gonna be like, "Where's it?"
How big is the safe? Can I like pull it out and sit it on top of the desk?
I mean, hey, I already triggered
You're
the
going
trap.
to touch it and physically try to move it. I mean, it's not that big. It's like maybe this big.
Anyways, Lucian's about to get fully electrocuted.
So, He's going to... Alright, so shield can now block all magical damage.
Oh shit!
So I'm going to
Wait, I still had shield
cast...
up, didn't I, or did it wear off?
Well, if you're repeating spell shield, you're casting it every 6 seconds.
Oh.
So you can reduce it, but I think you lose your shield for like...
Yeah, you lose your shield for 10 minutes when you do it.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's exactly what this
Yeah.
is for.
Go ahead and block it,
go
then. There you go. Your shield spell's now
So
on
shield
cooldown.
shatters.
Alright, remembering his knowledge of basic cantrips, he's going to do something that no one's seen him do, and he's going to cast a minor spell. He's going to cast shield on himself, and then attempt to force open the safe.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll.
And once it triggers, I'm going to be shield blocking it with the shield cantrip. Because Force Open is a one-action activity.
Sure.
Amity quietly slips just outside the door, just in case.
Alright, so
Isn't
here's...
stupid, just reckless.
There's my Force Open.
Okay. Yeah, once again, the magical bolt of electricity comes out, and
Reflex save.
this safe seems like it would be very, very difficult to open physically. Just from, like, the feeling you got.
Look, he's an elderly academic. He's written his password down somewhere.
I love that idea. It's probably false, but I love that idea.
Alright, so I'm going to do a reflex save. What's the DC on it?
22.
Alright, so I take half. I block it with shield. Tightened 3. I take 1.
Child!
Oh my gosh.
As you see, fragments shatter around him.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so difficult to open physically. It might be a good idea to have somebody magically examine.
Amity, it's you.
Amity, can you sneak a peek? I will attempt to use Lore Master Lord Identifier, though. To attempt to identify it.
Okay.
Double kid.
Double child.
Yeah. So, you have seen locking mechanisms like this before. They almost function as a test of someone's arcane knowledge. Where if they are able to kind of suss out the magical patterns that have been used to enforce the lock, they're able to open whatever it is. If not, they'll receive whatever protective magics have been placed on the item. So it's used to shield things from people that do not have sufficient magical ability.
Well,
Are you like
Amity, I've seen a few of these before. Can you sneak a peek at it? See if you
I have a
can...
few more things in my spell book since last time I tried to break into the headmaster's office.
Last time...
Emily is not such a good
I started
girl,
school
is
very young. I'm gonna try an Arcana check.
last time? Why did you try to sneak into the principal's office?
It's a secret.
she? It's full of bones.
Okay.
It's full of cool bones.
Yeah.
No,
So,
please, I'm your child.
We'll talk later.
why'd
We'll
you
make
say
it
hi,
so.
Susie?
Please.
You can say hi, they can hear you. Okay. So, yeah, you are very familiar with mechanisms like this. And just on your first attempt to suss out how to undo it, you're able to undo most of the security on it. There's just a tiny bit left. So you'll have to keep going.
So another check.
Yep. Game terms, you need 3 successes.
Complex lock, it sounds like.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it got a little trickier as things went on. And you do trigger the protective device, so you have to roll a reflex save. Yeah, careful, sweetie, don't fall.
Grizzling.
Is it specifically Arcana, or will it accept nature checks as well?
It gonna be what? Sorry?
Will it accept all magical traditions, or just Arcana?
Just Arcana, because this is
Okay.
a arcane magic school.
Did I succeed or fail?
That's a failure, so you take 13.
You take full?
No,
Oh.
I'm everybody
Sorry.
but the player characters. I'm the
He's
builder,
every other character. He is God.
like, basically.
You built
Amity cusses and then
Oh, no,
shakes out her
I got
fingers and then
this.
tries it again.
I bought it, basically. I didn't build it.
If anybody's gotten aid, like
Oh,
a
you
useful
could.
sort of aid, this would be the time.
All I can do is glare it into submission. I'm sorry.
I can attempt aid with lore master lore.
I'll take it.
Like if you're gonna be bouncing ideas like off of him for suggestions for the next phase, lore master lore might work for that for the aid.
That gives me +1, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have
assuming-
Arcana.
You get negative.
Alright, so that's a successful aid.
Oh, good. That's 14.
So,
Net
Oh,
20.
hey.
Good question.
That's
Is
an
my
aid,
nat
though.
20 to aid in
there you
Arcana count?
go.
Yeah, you should get a +2.
So yeah, you got a crit success. So Iska, you are able to easily finish what Amity started.
It's got a brief moment of brilliance that will never be repeated.
We're trying to.
It's so funny when the same idiot who licked the safe and got electrocuted is also the one who figured out how to open it. I love Iska so much.
Amity's muttering with all of the, well, I loosened it for you energy.
Oh yeah, I get that a lot because I'm also the only person in the house who can open jars. IRL.
All right.
My brother
Well-
was always like, well, I've got weak wrists, and it's like, and you're joining the army?
What's in
Okay.
the safe? What's in the safe?
What's in
Sorry,
the box?
I was,
What's in the box?
I was sidelined for a moment. But
I don't know anything about that.
yeah, right. So
I'm gonna go back into my room and report.
say bye.
Bye.
Okay. There she goes. Love you, sweetie. Good night. All right. So the safe opens, and inside there is just a single small sheet of paper.
It says, fuck you.
Amity's gonna reach in and pull it out. And hope
Okay.
that it's
Sure,
not
drink
like
your
an
Ovaltine.
explicit room.
Don't forget to take your meds.
So on the piece of paper,
Says
you can
hydrate
just
or
read
dihydrate.
the term aperi portum occultum.
What do you want to bet that's the password for the safe?
That would be ironic.
That would be so fucking funny.
That master has a sense of humor, apparently.
Open the magic door?
Basically, yes.
Who else took Latin? Oh. Well, should we keep looking? I'll share what the note said. We could go and keep, since it was in his things, and we're looking for some kind of a door. We could go into the necromancy classroom, maybe into the crypt, see what we could find.
So that's not an anatomy classroom, is it?
I mean, sometimes we use it for anatomy classes.
That wasn't in character, but yes. You could tell because it wasn't done in a shitty Russian accent. Sebastian, what are you doing? Stop that. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think.
Sorry, I didn't tell my...
Is there? Do I notice anything else about this piece of paper? Just the words? Is there?
It's just the words.
You are a pain in my ass.
Okay, just gonna say this classroom here looks really messed up too.
I mean, yeah, that one looks like experimentation in combat.
Where do you guys go next?
We need to find a place where we think there might be a magic door.
The whole fucking school is magic.
Well,
Have we
let's take a
tried
look-
going to a different floor? Is another thing.
Oh, that's it. That could be it.
It's a relatively small school. There's not a main other floor. There's like there's a few small accesses to like
Oh, so
attics and
the
things like
staircases
that.
don't go, just go to attics, okay.
Yeah, but not
Have we
like
tried
a
just
proper
shouting
floor.
the phrase and seeing what happens?
You do it?
Sure. I shout
Nothing
it.
happens.
Fuck.
Nothing happens. Are you gonna try to open that door, Lucian?
I thought this was again the door we're gonna look at next. So
Where are we? Where's Lucy? Oh, in the evil looking.
I'm kind of maybe keep looking at offices. But I don't know.
I mean, it
You
could be
wanna
the,
look at-
what is this? The
I mean,
theater
you know-
department?
This is a
Here?
professor's office right here. This is Professor Aquarian's office that you know about.
Oh,
Yeah, let's head that away. We've heard some about him recently.
he has creatures.
Which one's his office? This blue one?
Yeah.
Yep. Door's locked again. But yeah, are you gonna force it open?
yes.
I like to imagine that
Okay.
every time I do that, where I like
Go ahead and roll.
rapidly click it, it's good patiently rattling at the handle until Lucian gently shoves her out of the way and forces the door open.
You fail to open it, but nothing bad happens. So you can keep continuing until you succeed. So I'll just open it.
That's an eyeball. It's staring at us.
All right. So yeah, it's a pretty ornate, smallish room. Do you want to look around for things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
This
go
looks like a
ahead and roll your
diviner's
perceptions.
office. Oh, okay.
So Iska,
Yeah.
tucked under some papers in one of the desk drawers, you see a small book that looks to be a journal.
We're going to
Okay. So I'm going to paste its contents to the Foundry chat. And everybody can go ahead and read. If anybody wants to read it for anyone watching the stream, feel free to.
Oh, yeah. Korean's Journal. 11 April
Wait,
1472.
1472 or 40? Wait, 4672.
1472 when Combo sailed Shut up. Anyways.
Anyways, you're probably right. It's okay.
I have recently acquired a new subject for research that was referred to as Subject F. Subject F remains dormant, though it constantly exudes a aura of fire. Proper precautions must be taken to ensure safety while research is being conducted. For now, I've placed Subject F in the pens behind the dissection room. Is that what that was? 23 Abadar. After researching Subject F for some time, I have come to an alarming discovery. It seems to exude energies consistent with those detected near the Pit of Gormos. What's the Pit of What's the Pit of Gormos? No answers?
Any of you know what the bit of Gormuz is?
I feel like it's something
Yeah.
Iska knows.
That's the fucking pit where Rovagug's horrors crawl out of.
Never mind. Could the seal be weakening? Further research is required before any conclusions are made. I'm getting some real escalation. 26 Abadar. Apparently one of the porters was singed while trying to claim near Subject F's pet. The headmaster demanded that I place Subject F in a most communication. This was surely the later research. 14 Callisto. For much labor, I have created a new one for Subject F that I'm sure no errant porters will stumble upon. It is located beneath the school, in a place only accessible by sending specific information in Abjuration Practice Room. In addition, I have connected this room with multiple that cuts into the underbridge district so that I can move subject F to its discrete columns within without alerting the constant Asmodean district patrols. I will not mention the passphrase here. In case I cannot be reached in case of emergency, I left the passphrase in the master secret. 28 Callisto. Terrible news, something has happened and subject F is no longer dormant. Its fires burned so hot that it carved a hole in the very floor of its containment area. I've informed the headmaster, and she's ordered the school shut down immediately, and strict security measures put in place while we figure out a way to ensure the school is safe for students again. Ominous! I probably should have read all that in Isku's accent, but I didn't.
Abjuration practice room.
Amity wants... Is there a place in here that Amity might be able to find scrolls? Because she's suddenly thinking it'd be really wonderful if she could really quickly pick up something with ice on it.
Yeah. Let's say you could get scrolls in... Oh, it's not doing it. This classroom. You know that classroom is a supply of scrolls.
Ooh, it might have the new frostbite cantrip in there.
Fancy.
It's a ray of frost replacement.
It's locked. If you want to force it open, you can force it open.
I'm forcing it open.
All right, go ahead.
I'm forcing the issue.
We noticed.
So, are you looking for anything specific?
Nice.
I'd love to find things that aren't fire. I have a fire problem.
We know.
Okay, so you're looking for spells to learn.
Yes.
All right, hold on.
Oof, I don't find shit.
I have to look at the spell list.
Sorry, there's only a couple on there. It'll be quick to find something.
Yeah.
Wait, give her the new frostbite spell.
So is this like
Scroll
the theater,
scroll
or is this like something worse?
Compendium browser, this is what I'm looking for. Is it like the theater or something worse?
Up here in the corner.
Lecture hall?
Is
Yeah,
that
it's
what it
lecture
is? Because I see like a light control booth, I see like a viewing panel.
Amity is very confused that you're freaked out by her school.
I'm not freaked out, I'm just confused.
How do I make it into a school?
Tex might be freaked out, but Tex is never in school. Not Tex, Turek, I'm sorry.
If this
Yeah,
works.
Turk is slightly...
that
yes,
doesn't-
but he is slightly
that
unnerved
didn't
by some
work.
of the things.
Iska may or may not have
Okay.
been to formal schooling. Nobody knows. She
Yes,
doesn't.
you find a frostbite scroll.
I have...
Make it easy.
How
Yes.
many? I have one ice spell.
I tried
actually
to make
kinda-
an item pile.
I actually like really dig the design of this spell because weakness 1 to bludgeoning is just cool for freezing over someone.
What does it take to learn a cantrip? How long does it take?
Oh, it's mature, is it?
I think learn a spell is it 1 hour? Exploration 1 hour. Yeah, it takes 1 hour, and then you put it in your spell book, and then you can prepare it from there. So 1 hour and 10 minutes for you to have it at the ready.
Yeah. Amity's gonna... I mean, it sounds like...
It's a DC 15 Arcana to learn, so...
I have to not roll a 1.
I believe in you.
I mean, it sounds like we figure out... We go into the abjuration classroom, we go underground, we're in the tunnel that we need, and there's some sort of flaming fiend down there, so...
Go ahead. We've all got some wounds that we should probably patch up while you're teaching this to yourself.
You
Yeah,
mean just
I know.
you?
So you guys can take a break, and on that note, why don't we take a 5-minute break in real life?
Oh, cool.
And
There, not a 1.
I'll be back, and then you guys can proceed.
Yay.
Alright. Let me read.
I'm going to vanish into the skyline. You're just like me, trying to make things steady. But who's better? Go right in front. People both agree. It's time. I have my final 4 chocolates from this box I purchased.
Nice.
I got
Downtown.
the Big Lots near me has these boxes of Mercy.
I can't. It turned into your background.
What?
I saw it for a split second. There it is.
These things are sweet.
I've seen those before. I've never tried.
They're good. The coffee one is very coffee.
I like coffee, so.
This one, this marzipan ones are also good. The hazelnut's usually the first to vanish whenever I buy a box and just leave it out in the house.
Oh, hazelnuts are good. I just like one of my favorite flavors.
It reminds me of just in high school where all of the gothy girls just constantly had Nutella on them. I don't know.
That was after my time. Nutella was. I mean, look, I was into Nutella back then, but it wasn't as widespread.
This marzipan one was good though.
Alright, so everybody seems to be here. Are we all ready? Oh, everyone's here.
Alright.
False alarm! They're coming back.
That's not actually Noah. That's an imposter of Noah. They also didn't hear me say that, which is even funnier.
What happened?
Nothing
Now
happened.
They don't know.
What happened?
You know.
This is gossip. The hot goss.
It's not. You're not actually Noah. You're Noah's evil twin.
That makes me the.
How do we know Noah isn't the evil twin?
That's what I was trying to say.
Don't know, but we're going to the abjuration classroom.
All right.
Wait,
why am I
Noah's evil twin? Why do I have an evil twin?
Everybody.
Because I mandated it.
Oh.
So the abjuration practice room is here.
All the way back up here.
Yeah, and since you guys have already been through here, I'm happy with just saying that you arrive at the abjuration classroom.
Yes.
Or practice room, sorry. Yeah, this is a room where creatures are summoned in a quote-unquote safe environment, and students can practice their abjuration magics against them. What would you like to do while you're here?
Yell the
We're going to all walk in, and then we're all going to say, it's in my notes,
Amity's doing it
Aperi,
in her most
portum, occultum.
creepy mage voice.
Okay, so as you utter those words, there was a haze at the bottom of the floor, and a door appears where there was only stone before.
Nope.
That must have been expensive.
Yeah, magic and.
How the hell was the school able to afford this?
Yeah, there was multiple schools.
It's a lot of independently wealthy professors.
Magic is
It's a private school. Tuition is very high.
Magic is also by necessity in education.
All right, so what are you guys doing? There's a door right under you.
Go
I'm
through.
going to use my Wayfinder to cast the light spell on myself and descend down into the abyss.
Right, because you only ever play people with no dark vision.
Okay.
Someone had to be a normal human.
Yeah, and then you shoot our fucking wrestler again.
I'll stab him this time.
Oh, okay. That's so much better. That's so much better when you accidentally stab a wrestler. Like,
So, you walk down a fairly long set of stairs. And what you see in here is like a very nondescript stone room with 3 what look like cells in it. Except in the middle of the room, there is a huge pit with lava inside.
neat.
Oh, good heavens.
Detect magic.
You detect a strong aura of like evocation magic. And Iska, you have that same kind of sickening feeling that you have when you used to see that woman or female figure that helped you back at the Baldur's Palace.
Oh no.
Is gross lady.
Now, as you are kind of all just like looking around the room, roll perception checks.
Iska's gonna yell, is the gross lady. She's blind. Blind.
Amity and Lucian, you notice something emerging out of the lava. You can move your movement, that's 1 action worth of your movement.
Has
To
it been
get in
10
the
minutes since
position
my
you
shield
want?
broke?
Oh yeah, you guys like spent an hour or
There's-
something learning a spell.
Right.
Figure like just completely on fire emerges out of the lava.
I don't like his smile.
I'm going to throw myself into here to get in a defensive posture with both Iska and Turek nearby.
Okay, Amity, where would you like to move?
Amity's gonna.
Turek and Iska can't move because you didn't notice it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, I was gonna skitter up the stairs.
Amity's gonna come over here and be stupid.
Oh, if we
This
spend
is
an
how you're
hour,
gonna
my
die.
shield's gonna be at full.
Did
Yep.
we heal any during that hour? Was there
Yes.
tea?
Yes,
Okay.
there was tea while you were learning your spell.
All right, I sipped it absentmindedly, but I did sip it.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Don't like this.
Oh boy, a 35 for initiative.
Disagreeable.
It has a name.
Goran
Not a
and a
descriptor.
solid.
Maybe there's some conversation here.
This thing looks completely insane.
Unhinged even.
Looks like a god.
Lord.
It does. I don't like that smile.
Okay. So. Goran onto Solo goes first. Okay. And it floats up here to Lucian.
Oh,
no.
ouch.
That's
Brett.
not good.
That's no good.
Didn't get the best roll, lucky for you.
You just see Lucian take a massive blow from, I assume, like a fiery.
Yeah, it just like reaches out with like a huge fiery fist and like punches it into you. And you need to roll a fortitude save. Okay, that is a failure. So you are blinded for 1 round.
I don't hero point that.
Okay, and it has 1 action left.
Hey, I'm immune to visual effects now.
Congrats.
Okay, and his second hit, even though you're kind of like really being blinded, but the way you moved, like you hear that you feel the heat of the fist just like whiz by your head.
I love the little oh shit, I'm on fire.
Amity, you're up.
Amity wants to know what it is. And is going to roll an Arcana check for recall
That
of
shit
knowledge.
and on fire. That's
Okay. You could also roll Magnamar lore.
Well, I rolled a 2.
Okay. Probably. Yeah, unfortunately, you don't know.
We fought some fire things recently. Amity is going
I really
to
want to get more ice spells.
back away from the big lava pit. Looks bad.
I think you should take a dip. Take a swim. Could be fun.
And cast a frostbite.
Okay. Save, huh?
Gross snaps. Don't like.
It's a
Okay,
success
regular
on it.
success. So he's going to take half of that, but it seems to have like a pretty extreme effect to him as you see the flames like kind of sputter as the cold slams into him.
I don't know why I marked as having a shield because I never. Okay,
It's your turn.
that's my turn.
All right, Lucian,
All right.
you're up.
Alright. First action, I'm going to combat assessment. Actions. And count. There we go. Going to combat assessment. Striking them with my falcata.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
Reroll. Oh, I didn't have a hero point. Reroll with a hero point.
You should have a hero.
Oh.
God, I swear. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do. I think the correct action is going to be a combat grab with map. And then I'm going to raise my buckler. How long am I playing for? Is it 1 round?
It's 1 round. That would be until his turn. Right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, and then I'm going to raise a shield.
Okay.
All right.
Turek, you're up.
Can you apply cold stance to me?
Yes, let me get it from your sheet. Fighting cold stance. There you go.
All right. So, first action is to switch into fighting cold stance.
Okay.
Second action. Alright, then. Move here. Final action.
Flurry of blows.
It's either flurry blows or I try to grapple him. Both could work.
I'd go with the 2 strikes. Because... Yeah. There you go.
That's a hit.
It's on the first one. And second
Okay.
attack. Miss on the second one.
Okay, he also seemed to take increased damage from your slashing.
Interesting.
All right, now it is Iska's turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I was actually planning ahead for myself at couple spells. I can't find a single one that has ice damage. Fine.
You're going to stand behind the Falcata fighter.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Get cover from the man in full plate.
one of us casters should be sensible.
Well, that's not who I am as a person.
That's why I think it's hilarious that you're more sensible in combat.
Well, I am the one who's actually a trained.
Wait, are you
trained
casting at a
military.
first level, or are you heightening? Oh, did you?
Oh, I didn't heighten it. That was stupid.
Wait, do you?
You can reroll it if you want to hide it.
I don't know if you have it as a signature spell.
I don't actually.
Oh,
However, you know.
see.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. You know what I do have?
hmm.
A hero point.
Good luck.
Escape the curse.
The curse has not escaped, unfortunately.
That was
No.
worse.
The curse is powerful.
All right, and that's your turn, right?
Yeah, I mean, I cast shield.
Okay, Goran's turn. And Lucian, you are no longer blind.
Okay.
Till he
Now.
smacks you again.
So he smacks you again.
Until he crits me again.
Lucky.
Okay. Wow, he's focusing me despite Turok being the... I guess I'm okay with that. I'm going to
He's
block
not
that.
this thing is not exactly an intelligent
Strategic.
fighter.
Block damage.
Okay? And he's just like, seems completely single-mindedly focusing the target. Oh, you have to roll your save.
Oh yeah. Roll my... Was that Fortitude?
Fortitude save.
Good save. How do I keep... Blind again.
Blind again. Another hit.
Man, I am hurting.
And the last one's also a hit. Yeah, you guys just see Lucian just get slammed over and over again, and it looks like he's having a lot of trouble just staying up right now.
Hey, Sean, you know a spell you should take? I don't know if you can take Arcane Divide or Occult spells, but you should take Schadenfreude. React to your critical failure to distract foes with their exaltation.
Yeah, I could, but like, this isn't a spellcaster.
I know, but it would be useful for you.
Amity's reaction is to measure the map. Yeah, I'm good. Throw out a hand and just scream, "Stop it!" and cast command.
It's always fun.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
He's unaffected.
Worth a
Unfortunate.
shot. And I cast a shield.
Okay. Lucian, you're up.
alright. Lucian is going to trust in Iska
That's a mistake.
to try and help him stay up.
Oh. Fuck you.
I'm going to do a snagging strike.
Okay.
Strike, if it succeeds, he's off guard.
But you are bad.
Strike, he's off guard.
Nice.
Taking 10 damage.
And let me put him off
Wait.
guard.
Is he still blinded?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
He
failed the
succeeded
fortitude
the
save.
flat check.
Ah,
You can do that by half. There. Okay, so he's off guard. And let me do the damage to him. Alright, yeah, taking the extra damage from that slashing.
And then I'm going to do a combat grab.
I really resent being big.
Okay. And is he automatically grabbed?
If this strike succeeds, he is automatically grabbed.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Nada.
No.
You really should take Schadenfreude.
Alright, my third action, I'm going to... What blocks more? I'm going to be casting shield.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Moving on to Turok.
Alright.
I should have only taken the 2 times 1d6 because.
Yeah, it added it twice.
Oh.
I shouldn't do that. Did it heal? What
Why did it
do?
remove both of them?
Well, that's weird. I don't know. Just take the 5.
Alright. I'm going to key strike this guy.
Okay.
He's off guard, so.
Now's the time.
Perfect strike, the first one.
What damage type? Should I just do... I'll do force just for safety.
Yeah,
First
you know
attack.
what's really gonna get the fireman, the crazy fireman?
Critical!
Never mind, I stand
There you
corrected.
Critical because I off guarded
There
him.
Yep. Yep.
Teamwork
Tag
makes the dream
team
work, motherfuckers.
wrestling. Go. So 20 damage on the first.
Nice. Its fire seems to be like flickering a bit.
Missed.
Darn.
Darn. No, that's too much to waste a hero point on.
Especially I think it's level +3 high AC.
Yeah, because I got a crit on a 35, so that means I'm 6 away from getting a normal hit.
Yeah.
This one, so yeah, that's not worth it. End of key strike. Hey. You know what? I'll just do a normal. I will simply do a normal wolf fist attack
Okay.
at map 8. Misses.
Oh, natural 1. Well, if you're gonna get a natural 1, it's best to get it on that one.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else to do with my action, so.
Ready to aid?
Nope.
I want to save my key points just in case. Yeah, I want to save my key points for wholeness of body.
There's always ready to aid on my next strike.
Does aiding an attack occur?
No.
Okay. I did not.
No, you ready, and then you don't roll the aid check till you use your reaction.
Alright.
Alright. Iska's turn.
Okay, Iska's turn.
Iska, please, God.
What?
I have 13 hit points.
I know, you fucking bastard, man.
I'm not trying to.
Josh is doing it.
Well, I'm trying to.
Oh, thank God.
Good roll.
I
I
think it's a turn
strongly
here.
resent this.
Might keep you up around. Alright, was that all 3 action heal?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Goran, end of Solo's turn.
Turk did just crit the man. Oh.
And then you crit the man.
Well, no, you got crit by.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you crit by the man.
That was literally everything I gave you and then some. Come the fuck. I hate you.
This
Yep.
kills
Can
the
we
man.
get?
He survives to take 1 more hit. You roll your fortitude save.
Can we get Saturn back? I don't like being the party hero. I want to actually hit the bad guy.
Nope.
I want to get more than 1 hit in before Lucian gets himself fucking hammered to pieces. Sliced, diced, and set off.
Actually, take 10 less because I'm blocking that.
Okay,
Whoops.
good call.
Oh, wait, whoops.
What? What's going on?
I accidentally hit the
What happened?
damage again.
Oh,
Plus 30. What was I at before? Fudge.
You were at 6?
13. So is it 13? And then it was plus 31. Okay, there we go. I was at 44. And I'm going to remove these debuffs. I'm not wounded. Not off guard. Not prone. Okay. So I'm going to shield block and take 38. There we go.
Okay.
Then I fail that fortitude save.
Misses with the second attack.
Shoot.
Third one. Misses. Okay. Dice gods have smiled upon you. Amity, you're up.
Frostbite.
Who's Tom?
I mean, I really don't have a lot of choices here.
Alright, save.
He's got a plus 20 to his fortitude save, so, you know, prepare to
It's
take
got a high
that.
fortitude save. What was that? Oh.
Lucian, Jesus Christ.
That's a critical success. He takes no damage.
Well, the firebrand would be on the ground right now.
The firebrand wouldn't have gotten hit.
Yeah, it would have. I
The
have higher
firebrand was a
AC.
distance fire.
Do you have any other
distance fighter.
actions?
A shield.
The
Shield,
firebrand would be
okay.
halfay across the room.
Well,
This is
Turok
so
would be on the
frustrating.
ground.
Next level.
Turok
I got
would be the one on the
expert
ground.
Spellcasting. All my DCs are much better. 400 XP.
Yeah, I mean, you guys need a tank, and this is showing why, so it makes sense.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Turok's a better
Lucian,
damage
you're up.
sponge than you are. Stop being a damage sponge.
Mm,
I'm not really a better damage sponge. I have less health.
You have less health,
and
but you're also
he has
dodging.
three less AC.
Am
Doesn't
I?
have a
Am I
shield.
really? I
No.
don't think so. I think-
I have the highest AC possible at this level.
And you have a shield. You're the tank.
You're up,
Alright.
Lucy. It's
I
looking
hate everything
pretty
that's
hurt.
happening. Listen, I just resent being hurt. Okay, I want to do some damage myself.
Alright, so we're going to snagging strike.
But if I
Please
don't
God,
hit you, you're gonna
critical.
fucking die again.
Regular hits
Yeah,
okay.
you're okay. Hard to get a hit when you're blinded, so.
Yes, we're all very proud of you.
You just want to put it for another
Oh, it's
round.
looking really hurt.
We're going to combat grab.
Nope.
Missing.
No. Oh no.
I need AC. Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise my buckler.
Okay. Turok, you're
All
up.
right. Step. Okay. Flurry of blows. Miss. This I will perfect strike.
Yep. Oh my god.
Not work. I am now immediately regretting perfect striking because I should have used my
Every
hero.
time. Would have made a difference.
It would have made a difference because it would still have my reaction.
Hmm. True.
Then again, I might. Then again, I also wouldn't have my hero point in case I get really fucked, which is very likely still. Second half of the flurry of blows also misses. God damn. The dice have turned. The dice have turned. This is concerning. This.
Not going to help.
It looks really hurt.
Do we know if this? We don't know if this thing has like attacks of opportunity, so I don't know if I want to gamble.
I'm pretty sure Iska moved when.
Yeah, Iska moved.
They were in
I
range.
did. I
Did they
dodged
step
behind.
or did they step or did they stride? Because steps avoid attack.
Did not say, so I assume stride.
Yeah.
And I'm the DM.
All right.
So.
Then I will. I'm gonna. You know what? Just to get some some damage on them, I'm gonna try use a 2-action key blast.
Okay.
Point blank.
Fortitude
Right.
save. Oh my god, everything you guys do is a fortitude save to this guy. Critical
Success. God damn it.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
he's got a plus 20 fortitude.
That's bullshit.
That is the end of my turn.
All right. Iska, you're up.
Well, what do? Do I heal the damage sponge or do I do my damage?
He's really
How
hurt.
close to dead does it look?
It looks very close to dead.
I want to do a little bit of hit as a treat.
Do your hit.
Okay? Hang on.
Just don't do something that has a fortitude save.
Wait, hang on. Cool, it's not a fortitude save. Bitch ass motherfucker.
Miss by one.
Fuck you. Fuck your mother. Fuck everything you stand for. I long to
Instant
die.
hostility.
You got anything else?
I was instantly... Bitch, I was already hostile. Shield.
All right, here we go.
And now Lucian dies.
Regular hit. Low roll.
I still have to block it.
Okay.
That's
Fortitude save.
It shouldn't
Lucian.
be destroyed. It should be damaged.
Lucian's
Security
still
mode.
standing under this onslaught.
I don't know why it
Fortitude
went
save.
straight to destroyed. That's not work. Okay.
We worry about that afterwards.
All right. So I wait.
Fortitude.
Yep.
Here. Make it easy.
I should be up at 10.
It's not actually
Fortitude.
a sulfur zombie. I just kind of use that as the base.
Oh, thank God.
Ah, you're not blind. Oh, let me take blinded off of you. Does blinded lower your AC?
Yes.
Oh, would that have hit? Oh, yeah, he got 31. Yeah, he would have. Okay.
I think. Fail protection checks. Real. Nope, it doesn't.
Miss. Last one. Miss. Amity.
3 magic missiles. One,
Okay.
2, 3.
Okay, this thing is just like there's barely a candle flame lit up, but it's still there. Lucian.
There we go.
How do you want to do this?
He got the hit.
At the very last moment, clinging on for dear life, he takes a breath,
And then the explode. And then the death explosion.
and then he tries to cleave through them, clean bisecting the man.
Okay,
Thank
go ahead.
fucking God.
26 damage.
So, as you do that, you cleave like straight through this thing, and both halves of its body, which are still basically on fire, just like fall. One going into the lava, the top half falling kind of onto the rocks here. And it is defeated.
Thank God.
Oof. Good job.
Ooh.
That was a rough one. What would you guys like to do now?
I'm going to take a moment and go through my stack of ingredients and start producing a Trenta-size cup of tea.
Iska's gonna look like she's very tempted to just shove Lucian into the pit of lava.
Look, what would we all say to going and napping in the infirmary and then going down to the underbridge?
Sounds like...
Okay. Yeah, you guys want to spend the night at the
There's
school?
4 beds? There's 4 of us?
Yeah, there's four hospital beds in the infirmary we could sleep in.
There's a
Be
reason.
more
for that.
convenient if
Together,
Kit Kat
one
was still...
big bed.
Yeah. So, fun fact, I'm still not... One of those beds is going to get used.
Okay. So, You can take a long rest.
I cast alarm.
Healed a full shirt.
Full night's rest.
If any of you want to try to figure out what this guy was, you can roll
Society, probably.
Society or Magnamar lore, which would be
Well, I'm
Really
sure as hell not
Magnamar.
gonna try to lick him.
Yeah, let's roll society.
Another 2!
So proud of you.
Okay. So yeah, Lucian. You recognize this man's face because
shit.
he's actually, and Iska. He's actually someone that is kind of very famous in Magnamar. Goran Andasolo. He was a famous artist that one day went mad and burned down a large portion of one of the districts of Magnamar. What was it called?
I love how
Regalia.
Iska
No,
just
not
knows
Regalia.
things about Magmar despite having never been there and having no idea where the fuck it is.
Yes, but he burned down a large portion of one of the districts and then he just like disappeared.
Oh, he's the reason most of Keystone was destroyed.
Keystone. That's it. Thank you. Yes.
He's the payroll artist.
The part of Amity that was raised in the Shellonite church is really sad.
And the rest of Amity?
The rest of Amity just tried to kill her friends.
As you see, like Lucian in like one hand, like chugging down.
I mean, we don't know
like,
that he's
tea,
a good artist.
While like in the infirmary, you see him like covering himself in like burn the burn kits.
That's why they have him.
This does explain a lot. I mean, we don't know. I mean, we don't know that he was a good artist. Amity, Eska says in her idea of being reassuring.
Was he a good artist?
He was a passable artist. He wasn't like the most famous, but
He was more
some
famous
people-
afterwards, probably.
Yes,
It
yes.
is always the mediocre
His works
artists
definitely went
that
up in
make themselves
value.
famous for things other than art. It is the
Yep.
mediocre artists who gain their fame for stupid things.
What do you think makes someone go mad and, create lava pits?
And
It's not
become
an
fire?
ordinary sort of madness, is it?
Probably.
I mean, usually the crazy artists, they just self-destruct a little bit. They don't usually take out city blocks.
I mean,
So if we're
Inventive.
doing Dwarf Fortress logic, they go into a trance and then do their works.
and then
they were in a fey
fail to
mood.
create the thing that they were to transform, and then they stab everybody around them, and 3 children die.
There's a hint in the journal, but that's all I'll say.
I mean, gotta scroll with that up.
It's nothing you need to know to progress the adventure.
No, I'm
What?
curious now.
I would like to know.
There's a lot to scroll for after the
It
combat.
really is. Oh my god. Here, I'll just.
There it is.
You found it.
I did.
Aren't you special?
Found it!
There it is!
Energy is near the Pit of Gormuz. He probably made. What's the Pit of Gormuz again?
This is the pit where all of Rovagug's children
know what that
crawl
means.
out of. The Teresk? That's where the Teresk crawled out of.
Demon deals? Does it have anything to do?
Rovagug is like.
Okay, so Galarian is a prison first and foremost for
What?
a god imprisoned deep inside the planet.
It's an egg!
Don't like that. Here it is. Negative 10.
There's because here's a fun fact. Because Starfinder has like planet crackers, this is the reason Galarian vanished.
Hate
Because
that. Really hate that. Anyways, so Gormagug. So what? He fucking went around the Pit of Gormuz and went a little bit batty, went nuts, Cthulhu style, like.
So Rovagug does like to pick out like artists to kind of join their convocation.
So it's a cult.
Yes, they're not like clandestine as much as they are burning down, literally blowing up and destroying.
You
Literally
don't have to be hidden
everything.
to be a cult, dude. Cults is cults.
Amity is feeling better about her chances of getting reinstated as a student, should she decide to do so in the future.
It's all their
I
problem.
mean, blackmail is right in her hands.
That's not
And the school's
blackmail,
basement.
it's just, tit for tat.
Please blackmail. Call it what it is. Do not be crazy.
Yes, the level 20 wizard's going back to school.
But she's at level 20 yet.
Right,
And
Yeah,
level
finish
7
the
is real good,
campaign.
I mean, by the
She'll
time
probably
this
die
adventure
long
is
before
over, you
then
really
at
think
this
she's gonna
rate.
still be like in the single digits? No.
All
Emery's
right,
gonna be
so
well into the double digits level-wise.
yeah, let me give you guys experience.
They would be
I'm actually
they
gonna
would be
end it
fucking
now.
honored to have Amity in their school by the time she's ready to come back. Okay.
I'm
Amity
giving
will be
you
a famous
experience.
adventurer, and it will be a fucking height of prestige to have her graduating from their school.
So are
For
we
the
taking
whole
full night's rest?
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are getting a lot of experience because I'm counting like the whole place and that.
Dope.
Click in the button. I got spells again. It's so cool.
We are very close
Cast
to
them right
level
up.
7, and there's no ice spells for this.
Got 45 minutes left. You might make it.
I don't know if
Alright.
I want to.
So, we go back down into the room in the morning.
Okay.
Is it still on fire?
I mean, the pit is still there. The fire has dwindled down.
We're looking for a tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Okay. Yeah. So, without too much difficulty, like you look at one of the cells, and you, it's like it's not really hidden or anything because the room itself is hidden. Yeah, you find an entrance to a tunnel.
Where? Which cell?
There's so much blood. I forgot their animated blood stains for how much you got fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you guys journeying into the tunnel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Into
Yeah.
the tunnel we go.
Okay. So you go into the tunnel, and it's long. It's a pretty long tunnel. You're walking for a
Is it dark?
while.
I mean, it tracks if we're going to
It is dark.
completely different
Hey,
district.
Lucian,
Yeah.
can you see?
Yes, I am casting my light off of my esoteric wayfinder.
Esoteric, is
It is.
it? Probably.
It's a modified wayfinder from the Pathfinder Society.
Esoteric is just a polite way of saying weird.
Why be polite? I like how it's a little cowboy hat.
It's because, I think it's because it's equipment.
All right. So
cowboy.
yeah, you guys go through the tunnel. It's long, but it is a blissfully peaceful journey. And at the end, there's just a hatch leading up.
Suppose we climb.
Underbridge.
Now we know that
Now we
Corey
get
was
to see
using
the
this for
Yiffy
some sort of
criminals.
contact he had, which is not alarming at all. Should we knock?
Yeah, I said we go into this.
You knock.
I
or
don't
you just
think
open
so. We just open it.
it? Okay.
This is the same man who broke into a thaumaturg's basement.
You open it,
It's
We don't
okay,
know
I'm a
breaking into
historian.
thaumaturgy's basement, to be fair.
He
We're
still
actually-
went, yeah, I'm not hiding. It's okay. I'm a historian. Here's 3 of my unhinged friends. I'm never gonna be over that. That was insane.
I think Turk is pretty hinged, I'll be honest.
2 of my unhinged friends and a bird.
So it opens up into what appears to be like a very, very tiny room. Like it's just 4 walls and a ceiling and the hatch and hardly anything else.
Detect
I guess we
magic.
stack up and go.
You
and-
detect magic,
What do I detect?
illusion.
Ah.
What is it to try to disbelieve?
Will save when you interact with it.
Just start running into
I-
walls,
I
it'll be
mean-
fine.
Yeah, I
Do you-
want to like.
I have
close
a
my
poking
hands,
stick.
Close my eyes and walk into a wall.
I guess, I mean, I could just poke it
Okay.
with my
Um,
poking stick. It's 15 feet. It's foldable.
Yeah, you try it against one of the walls. It doesn't work. You tried it against another one.
Oh, I have a better idea. Actually.
Okay.
Oh no, Amity is fully like blindfolded. One of these fake.
Yeah,
I
you
swear.
guys see Amity just walk through one of the walls.
Oh,
Hang on. How do I put this into the chat again?
Well, we know which one she ran through. I'm coming after her.
Yes, easily you walk through the wall.
I was gonna
haven't
send my
seen her
weasels
do
through
it.
it.
You need to fill it with pebbles first, and then pour it out.
Oh, it's full of things. It's full of, what is it full of? Hang on. What's in it?
I swear,
in
if
the
it's
box?
expensive gear, I'm going
Miscellaneous
to...
alchemical powders, miscellaneous alchemical fluids, miscellaneous lab materials, in all caps, head-sized leather sack, salt-filled, disarmed coffin tray, trap blade, and 40 chunks of demon corpse.
I see. Okay, so you all emerge from the illusionary wall into a very dark scene. Dirty streets. Like overhead, all you can see is like a fog. There's no sunlight at all.
Nope.
And
This man has
after
no face.
just like looking on the street for like a few moments, trying to get your bearings, a familiar figure appears and greets you.
Is it the girl's... what the fuck? Who is
I
that?
haven't seen his actual portrait before, but this is Hogan, the man you encountered in the tunnel that led from Ordelia to the Keystone District.
Oh, the dude we almost
I'm
got?
just gonna play it cool.
Yes.
Hogan, wonderful to see you again. How are you?
Well.
I hate him. I hate
What
his
would you
face.
know if my earlier acquaintances would show up in my hometown?
Why is he
Might
carrying
I
a little...
ask what brings you here?
Why does he have a little stick with his own face on it? Is that him? Is this somebody else?
It looks kind of like him.
That is baffling.
Did his kid draw that? Why does he have a picture of why does he have his own self-portrait on him at all times?
Sometimes you just want to talk to the most intelligent person in the room.
That's like
It's a
the
piece
guy
of paper.
in fucking... That's like one below the guy in Riverdale who just had a giant portrait of himself above his desk.
That sounds like something I'd do if I were made of money.
Hogan, darling, I'm afraid we're up to no good. We seem to be in some disagreement with the ruling powers.
Well, that's the exact kind of activities I like. Exactly what kind of no good might you be up to?
Well, right now, we're just dodging, checkpoints.
I
We're
see.
Underbridge. We'd like to be uptown.
So, I would suppose that your earlier claims to me about not trying to hide anything might have been not completely truthful.
By omission, yes.
Darling, I'm sorry. Did you believe that?
Not
We
really.
met you in a creepy tunnel under the city. Obviously, we were hiding things.
I just found you to be a convincing enough liar that I let you go.
Mutual respect. I can live with that.
Indeed. So, perhaps we could do something for one another. You seemed to refuse my offer for employment before, but it does sound like you're lost like a babe in the woods here, and you might need the help of someone experienced as myself. Would you be willing to do perhaps a favor?
Hogan, like I said, I'll trade favors for favors, but we have some lines we can't cross.
Do you think I'm not a fine, upstanding businessman? Ha! You wound me.
Mutual respect, darling. Mutual respect.
Oh, out with it then. What exactly no good deeds are you up to?
Well, a way to the summit would be a good starting point.
A way to the summit. It's information you want. It's information I have. I know a way to the summit. A way that gets around all those pesky checkpoints you've mentioned.
Well then, a favor for a favor, but not your normal business, if you please.
Ha! Don't worry. I think I have something that fine upstanding citizens such as yourself might well be interested in accomplishing.
The fine upstanding citizens are locked in their homes. We're middling at best, but how can we help you?
Of course. Come. And he motions you towards like an alley nearby.
Oh boy.
You follow him?
Yeah.
Down he goes.
Okay. So-
Lucien will be taking the lead, though.
Sure. So in the alley, there is like a dirty desk and like a old table with some chairs around, and he says, "This here's my remote workplace. Have a seat, if you will."
I'm gonna take a seat.
Okay. So he sits at his desk. He kind of like steeples his fingers, and he says, "So, like I said earlier, I'm a businessman. And what's one of the most important things to me is protecting the well-being of my employees. Some of them may be a bit on the young side, but I offer them work when everyone else would cast them out. So, here's my problem. Recently, some of my employees have disappeared. First, I thought they may have just run off, but no, it kept happening, and regularly. Seemed almost every week I'd lose another one. And just recently, one of my best employees, manager of sort, Edwin, boy of about 13, went missing. I don't think they're running off, and I think I know what's getting them. You ever hear of Mumble Scarecrow?"
Have I?
You could roll
Mumble
Magnum or
Scarecrow?
Lore or Society. Yeah, you've got the correct success. Yeah, so Lucian.
Yep.
Mumble Scarecrow is a kind of nursery rhyme that children of the Undercity will often sing, possibly to like just scare each other. And it speaks about a scarecrow that comes to life and it eats children. Here is the nursery rhyme.
Oh, I read. Oh, he got referenced in the Skinsaw murders.
Yeah, but I wrote my own rhyme, so
Yes,
you
you
get to
did.
learn from that.
Mumble, 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 when will you go to work? Clock rings 10, in the streets he'll lurk. Mumble, 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 when will you have your meal? Clock strikes 6, a child pure he'll steal. Mumble, 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 when do you plan to tread? Clock tolls 12, he'll feast, the child's dead. Mumble, 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 hear the midnight bell, mumble's here, soul to soul.
See, you know your rhymes. That's the one. I know
was
that
weird.
people... Sure. Well, Lucian, do you, like, mention it at all?
Yes, he tries to, yeah, he mumbles
Roll
it to
performance
himself.
to sing.
He's not singing.
Oh, come on.
So, yes, Hogan does say that. And he says, I know most people say it's just a silly children's tale, but I don't think so. Legend of Mumble's been going around here for decades and it never fades away. People normally don't think much when a child in the Undercity goes missing, but I do. Like I
There's a
said to
reason
my
Mr. Spoil
employees,
forbade us come down here as children.
probably with good reason. But the kids here, they ain't got anything better, and no one else will take them in. Well, if you can find this Mumble, bring my manager, Edwin, back. I'll be happy to tell you what I know about getting to the upper city.
Yes, I.
All right, deal. What's a good way to get in contact with you?
Just come around my office. One of my employees should be lurking around here and will let me know. I'll show up before too long.
He nods. And then,
Worst case scenario, Amity can bother him at bedtime.
he closes his notebook and pockets it.
Okay.
Because with his free hand, he like scribbles notes down.
Where were the children that you've lost working? Were they scattered or was it centralized in one location?
They all tend to be closer to the shadow, I suppose. The shadow is like
Yep.
I think
the
it's
area
like
under the bridge that's always under the
east
bridge. Right?
end. Yeah, and there's not really any buildings there. Nobody really goes there.
Of course it is. Well, I suppose we're fairly fresh. We'll head that way. Is there any sign that we can give to your employees so that they know we're allowed to be nosing around?
I let him know. You're quite a distinctive bunch. I don't think that there'll be any problems there.
Amity's like all in white down here.
Yeah, I think you guys would be easy to pick out.
And Turek a head taller than everyone else. All right. Shall we off?
Yes, let us. We've got
Content.
enough to chew on.
All right, so what would you guys like to do?
I suppose we'll head to the shadow and
Gather some information.
poke around.
Okay.
That's a
look,
small
it's an
child who
urchin.
looks alarmingly like your daughter.
So, a little bit. It's funny.
Admittedly,
So
I
you
never
look
really see
around.
your daughter's face, but like,
Yeah, tiny bit. It looks like me a little bit. She looks like me.
she has your hair.
She does. You spend some time looking around, and Iska,
Yes.
eventually, you come along a child who runs up to you,
Is it 'cause I'm the most
happily.
colorful?
and he says, "Hi, would you like to play?"
Not that we play.
Hide and seek? Oh, let me take you to my friend. And he runs off.
Yeah,
Can
certainly.
any of us see this child?
Oh, yeah.
None of you are really, like, I'm assuming you all are, like, looking around. Was
Yeah.
anyone specifically sticking with Iska, or are you all, like, kind of looking at your own thing?
Is this good being supervised? Time will tell.
I feel like one of us, like, by now should know to supervise this, and I feel like Turk at very least would try to supervise Iska.
I think we should
Okay.
stay in partners.
All right, so Turk and Iska are together.
Oh, that's a
Turk,
great combination.
you see Iska run off.
Oh, Iska's responsible enough to adhere to the buddy system. She's gonna drag Turk with her. Is she gonna let the
Okay.
others know? Absolutely fucking not.
Do I see the kid?
Nope.
Come, Turk, we must follow the child.
The kid says, "I'm Roddy. What's your name?"
Iska. This is my friend, Turk.
That's a funny name. Hi.
Turk looks at Iska. Who are you talking to?
This boy, Roddy.
I look in the direction Iska's pointing.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Iska, you might be seeing a ghost.
So Roddy
Eh.
continues running. I
Follow.
guess are you guys got to continue following him?
Of course. Ghosts
Um,
know things. We will learn things from the ghost boy.
It's like, hey, wait, Iska, we should probably get the others.
No, too late. Let's go.
Okay.
Iska may respect the buddy system.
Iska is
She
following
does not
Roddy.
respect
Turek.
the chain of command.
It's up to you if you want to stick with Iska or go off. Are you sticking?
Oh. Ooh. The question is, the problem is, could I be able to find Iska again if I split up to find the rest of the party?
Probably
That's
not.
That's the big question.
So Lucien and Amity are probably fine.
And we both have different. We would be investigating in different.
Because like Lucien and Amity would probably be doing like diplomacy to gather information.
I'm gonna
All
be.
right.
If we get enough, I'll be eyes of the city.
That too. I don't have ice in the
Alright,
city.
I will then. I guess in that case, I will. Turek will just kind of sigh and say, "I hope we lived. I hope we lived. If we live, they're going to tell us off for this."
Hey, if you die, I will tell them your last words.
All right. So you say that through
I will
like
be your bridge.
rushed breaths as you're running through the streets
Yeah.
chasing Roddy. Roddy eventually runs up to an old dwarf who's kind of just like hunched up against a building. And he says, "This is my friend Uller."
His friend.
Hi,
what?
Uller. Uller
Euler?
doesn't respond at all. Uller, Ullar.
Who's he talking to?
Just
He's
Turk
talking to
Uller.
you.
No,
Turk, you
who's
see an
the
old door.
hi Euler? Like you said he gestured us. I missed that part.
There's an old dwarf crumpled against
Oh, I'd heard a door.
building. Dwarf. No. Dwarf.
Iska pokes the dwarf with her poking stick. Mr. Euler.
Yeah.
Do I see Mr. Euler?
So, yeah, you smell like the stench of cheap booze as he gets up. He looks pretty old for a dwarf. He's got, like, graying hair. And he kind of looks up at you. He says, "How'd you learn my name,
The boy told me.
boy?"
Yes, Roddy, little human boy. Curly brown hair.
Roddy.
He's right here.
You look and Roddy's not there anymore.
He's
How
not
did you-
there anymore.
How did you know that name?
He told me.
Roddy's been dead for
That
almost
yes.
280 years.
Oof, that is a veil for the ghost to stick around.
Ghost.
That yes.
So, why are you here?
I do not know. The dead have things to tell me. He seemed to have a thing to tell. He asked if we should play hide and seek, and then said, "Want to meet with a friend?" And I said yes, and he brought me to you. Also, children have been dying. Have you heard of the Mumble Scarecrow?
Yes. Roddy was killed, like I said, 280 years ago, thereabouts. A murderer, serial killer. They called him the Mumble Man.
This is not very frightening.
They called him that. He had a speech impediment. Trouble speaking sometimes.
This is so stupid. I'm sorry.
Why is his speech impediment so funny?
I'm sorry. You name a serial killer after his speech impediment?
It's a noticeable trait.
That's a Bond henchman naming convention. You get named after their physical disability.
Slender Man.
Also, he's a serial killer. How? Surely, like, his first few victims, like, how many victims escaped that people knew he had a speech impediment?
Oh, God, I just realized that literally is a Bond villain. That's Whisper from Live and Let Die. I hate that I know. That is literally...
All right.
God, I hate
He was
Iska
named
will
by-
absolutely be making fun of this in character.
He was named by the children that he would hang around and kill because they're children.
Children are mean.
Children are mean. But how did the children know he was the one killing them, and then how did he hang out with them?
Well, you listen to the dwarf, you'd find out.
Fine.
All right,
It's
so
cool.
he
I'll
continues.
stop roasting the Mumble Man.
The Mumble Man?
The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man!
You guys haven't stopped roasting yet.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was out of character.
Sorry, that wasn't a character.
That's
mean,
still
there's-
roasting.
Literal serial killers that dressed up as clowns, so...
Yeah, and? Moving on.
Okay. So, he said, over the years he was working, he used to go to, where children would hang out, and he would give out sweets and things like that. The kids were poor, they would take whatever they were given. But over time, kids started disappearing. When he was operating, he lured over 8 children to the shadow clock and murdered them. Apparently, he had some kind of deal with a demonic power, trying to gain power. Eventually, people found out what he was doing, formed a group, went to the shadow clock, threw him out the window.
Iska hears demon deal and immediately goes on, like, alert, like a dog, like a pointer dog.
But they never found his body.
He never died. He's the demon deal. They do not die so easily by the administration. Foolish. Amazing it took him this long.
Well,
Where's the shadow clock?
I tend to agree with you, because 50 years later, after he was killed, tales started to circulate about Mumble Scarecrow, and all I could think of was that murderer that killed my friend. I don't know how, but I think he's come back, some kind of not man anymore, supernatural thing,
Demon leads.
and he's still killing children.
Shut up. Iska's the worst interrogator. Where is the shuttle?
It's not too far from the shadow, you can't miss it.
Shuttle?
It's a huge clock that goes up into the air. About maybe 30 years ago, it was condemned. People kept falling down the stairs trying to climb up it. Give them the name the Terrible Stairs.
Terrible.
After how many
Creative.
not too bright people tried to climb and fell.
Creative. Place needs better. Thank you for your time. Rory still considers. Iska visibly is rifling through her like mental Rolodex of tactful things that Amity's tried to hammer into her skull to say to the bereaved. And all she comes up with is, sorry for your loss, and then leaves. Just abruptly turns around and leaves.
Turk is just saying her insanely awkwardly, and
Alright, let's go.
Turk like awkwardly kind of offers a goodbye and follows.
Just sort of does
Iska.
like a little awkward little half wave and then just sort of scurries after Iska.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys try to link up with Amity and Lucian?
They're fucking like gossiping the rumor mill or what the fuck ever. They wouldn't have moved very far.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you don't have to spend too long looking around and you find them.
I
Yeah,
immediately
we
run right up
probably-
to Amity and go, I know who it is. The dead boy told me.
We probably would be at a El Cheapo tavern trying to get some information, because that's the best place to get gossip in fantasy settings.
Yeah.
Always.
The door slams open. Dramatically, it's Iska with Turek behind her. Iska says, Amity! Not Amity. Wait, what's the fake name Amity's using?
Mary.
Mary!
Amity takes a moment, remembers that's the fake name she's using. Isco!
It's
But
been
no.
so long.
Iska strides in, very dramatically. It's one of those, cartoon moments where, the shadow is huge and you think the person standing before you is enormous, and then they move and the perspective shifts and they're, teeny.
Yeah, it's like the door slams open, Turok, and then it pans down to Iska.
Yeah. Hey, you see Turek. Turek gives a shy wave. Iska booms. Mary! We found the boy. Not the boy. We found the man.
Did we now?
It is demons.
It's always demons. How did you learn?
Is a dead boy told me. And then he's not dead forever.
Well,
This boy was murdered by the Mumble Man 260 years ago. When the people found out, they defenestrated him from his clock tower, which, surprise, did not kill the man making demon deals for power. Comes back 50 years later, starts killing as the Mumble Scarecrow is a recurring event.
It sounds just as plausible as anything. Is there anything I can do to
Is
attempt-
in the shadow clock. Is also pushing people downstairs. Is the terrible stairs. People are not bright. It's
Is there
gonna
anything
say
I
all
can,
of this out loud in the middle of the tavern, for the record. Absolutely no attempt to hide any of what she's saying.
Okay, nobody seems to be paying any mind.
That's probably for the best.
So is there anything that I could see if I can fact check it? Was there a spree of killings some hundreds 200 years ago,
You think
kind of
the
like old
ghost is lying
society.
to me?
Well, I'm just trying to
You
put
can
more
ask-
information to it.
Is
Is
that
all the
society
information
to
you'll
ask
need is the
around?
Yeah,
shape
it's
of
usually society if it's like people
We're in
within
the
a
building.
town regarding,
Sorry.
or like
But-
settlement
Go ahead.
information.
We're in the building. The demon deal correct. Fire is purity.
Yeah, you find an elf that's like older, and they do say they remember this happening.
You always double check your sources, Ziska.
My source is a ghost. Why would the ghost lie? The
Why
ghost-
wouldn't a ghost lie? They have unfinished business.
He is a little boy.
The ghost was a child. There may be some information he didn't know.
The ghost also didn't tell me anything. He merely introduced me to his friend who told me the things. He's an alcoholic dwarf, very old.
Iska, you've done wonderfully well, and this ghost habit of yours is extremely useful.
Habit! You say it like it's like a weird little quirk she has. You know, some people do cross stitch. Iska talks to ghosts.
Well, we got a lead. We double checked the information.
We
Sounds
go
like
to
we're
the
taking a
shadow
walk to a
clock.
clock tower.
Sounds like we're going to the clock tower.
Alright.
All right, is there anything you guys want to do to prepare before you go in there, or are you just going straight in?
Well, we know there might be a demon, but I don't think any of us have any spells or abilities that would specifically help with that.
Nothing
Oh,
I
one
don't already
second.
prepped. I probably should look into my past memory. Basically, like, what kind of demon would this be? What are we dealing with exactly?
We might be dealing
okay.
with some sort of phantom, in which case, I do have ghostly weapon prepared.
Would this be a lore skill? Would this be society? What would this be?
To go into your memory, I guess the closest thing is like occultism or something.
Wow.
To know what kind of demon bullshit we're dealing with.
Like, there's not that much knowledge of specific things like this, because it's a very specific case of this mumble scarecrow thing. But you do think that it might have something to do with inspiring fear in people.
Is this based off of the scarecrow from, like, DC?
Not really.
Okay.
But any scarecrow, I mean.
Yeah, scarecrow.
That's fair. Any scarecrow
Yeah.
villain. Maybe a phobophagy. Phobovore? Phobovore. It's fear.
And yeah, the other thing you know is there's something to go on with the stairs.
In the stairs are probably cursed. Or in very bad repair. Frankly,
and they're
after 260 years, I mean, they are not crumbled.
There might be other creatures that inhabit this area as well, but you're not sure exactly what they would be.
The stairs are alive.
We were sitting in the bar. I assume Amity's got a glass of wine she's tolerating. So I'm gonna poke at my spells for a minute while we decide. While people are talking. I'm just checking to make sure I don't have anything better.
Sure.
Hold up. How much is this?
I have detonating
How
spell.
much?
That's probably a bad
What's
thing to
our party stash look like? I'm going to petition a purchase real quick.
use. Okay.
Okay.
We've got 755 gold. I would like to purchase a phantasmal doorknob.
What?
What is that?
What?
I like it.
Is this the answer to our roguelessness?
An answer.
Phantasmal doorknob.
I'm gonna link it in chat.
Oh boy.
Phantasmal doorknob. It is a thing you staple to a weapon.
If you critically see, the target is dazzled until the end of the turn.
End of its next turn.
If you put it
Oh, okay.
on a weapon.
So, you know who crits a lot?
Yeah.
Not you?
I have... on paper, I crit a lot. I'd crit once this session.
Can you also use the spells it has?
No, I can't. Those are activations to cast a spell. I can't cast a spell. I'm purchasing this specifically for dazzling as soon as I hit a critical hit.
So this doesn't
Gotcha.
actually open doors.
The
No.
weird thing
Use it
is,
to help open doors.
it is a doorknob. But
Yes.
it's somehow attached to your weapon.
This is bullshit. I thought you were getting us something that actually like opened doors.
Let's just say you make it the
The pommel.
hilt of your sword.
Yeah,
the pommel
it probably
of your
goes
sword.
on, like, the pommel of the sword.
And if you're in a pinch, you can unscrew it and throw it at the enemy.
To end them rightly.
You can end them rightly.
But,
Wait. How much is this thing?
200 gold. We've got 700 in the bank.
You want 215 gold for a doorknob that doesn't even open doors?
It doesn't okay, read what it does. When I crit, it's dazzled till the end of its next turn. Its attacks
sounds
will
good.
miss. Its attacks will miss more often.
Oh,
And
and
they're
how to
going to
heal
be
you less?
flat-footed.
Oh, DC 5. Okay, so
DC
25% chance to
Of-
miss anything.
Yes, so if they roll a critical hit, that doesn't matter. If they miss, they missed.
That's pretty good.
25. Yeah, it's. I think that is a good expenditure of party funds.
Yeah, I think that'll help you guys.
It'll definitely help me have to heal him less.
See, Josh agrees with me.
Yeah.
I
I don't
was
want you
just
guys
really
to
excited,
die.
thinking, "Oh, hey, this will help us open doors more."
No, this will
Mine if we die.
roll a new party.
If Iska dies, that will break my heart.
Iska hardly ever gets hit.
Yeah, because
Um,
I'm smart about this shit. I know I'm a glass cannon, and I'm not
So,
even very good at the
anyway.
cannon part.
What did you guys
Although when
wanna
I
do
do
now?
hit, I hit hard.
Alright, how do I... Oh, I can't directly remove coins from the stash.
No. Banned, forbidden. How there. Sorry.
But it's just buying the item and then grabbing some duct tape and duct taping it to my sword.
Tex, what is this meme? From an hour ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get your
that's-
sword set up.
That's all I got.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys want to go to the Shadow Clock?
Sure.
I'm curious.
Can
to
you-
see
can
what the
you-
Shadow Clock is.
Can you remove 215 gold from the party stash?
Let me find it.
I should take mage armor.
What is the name of party? What is the name of it?
So when you click on the party, it's the blank page right to the left of the text, the party.
That's right. It's a special thing now.
I think that's a convenient place to put it. It's not very convenient when your school did have a loot actor,
Yeah.
though.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I got it. Stash.
Inventory.
Minus 215.
Yep.
Done.
Okay. Phantasmal doorknob.
That's so, why is it a doorknob? What does that have to do with anything?
Don't know.
That's so stupid.
It's so
Yeah, it is
cool.
gonna- Grab
the
the
effect is
holy
cool.
water out of the stash.
So the thing is with spell hearts, Noah, is they always tend to be strange objects.
What
Like
is
the
this
one, it's like a talisman, except you can use it multiple times. It's stuff you staple to your equipment.
the way when you say staple, I really imagine you just stapling shit on.
Click, 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 click. That ain't going anywhere.
Thunk.
All right.
All right.
So, moving on. Are you guys going to the Shadow Clock?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could take
Hold on,
ice.
I'm
Okay.
swapping out a bone shaker for a magic missile. I don't think. Doesn't sound like.
It probably doesn't have bones. then.
Okay.
I don't feel the promise of bones here.
That's very saddening.
What do you know? Maybe the scarecrow's made out of bones to be even spookier.
Strawberry bones.
So,
Strawberry bones.
as you walk to where Cooler told you the shadow clock was, you see like a very tall, very kind of gothic, imposing building. It has what looks like was once a carving of an angel on the top of it, but the angel is like sooty and black and dirty. Everything with this looks very old and very like out of repair. It's just sat here for a very long time, and at the very top there is a clock, like a Big Ben style huge clock that is still operating, and the time is still correct.
That sounds cursed.
Right now the time is
Murder o'clock.
9, or let's say 10 p.m.
10's one of the times in the rhyme.
What?
Yeah, it is.
On calendar, let me set the clock. I'm just trying to set the time in the calendar.
Oh, wait, are we playing Blades in the Dark now?
I like the primal spells. There's a lot of fun stuff.
I'm gonna do detect magic
Okay.
and see if I can
You
like
could turn
pinpoint
into a
the
dinosaur?
necromantic sort of.
Yes. You can also turn into a kaiju.
Why would I do that when I could be a dinosaur?
Yeah, you do detect some magic from the outside coming from inside.
Is it like on this level above me, or?
It's on this level.
Can you imagine
And-
Iska turning into a dinosaur?
It's necromancy.
Oh dear.
Amity's gonna start moving that way slowly. Undead thing.
Oh, that's
Probably.
Okay, are you going inside?
No, I'm just gonna move that direction
Okay.
towards it.
Yeah, you're right at the door of the shadow clock now, which is like a huge, was once ornate, but is very much in disrepair, double wooden doors.
Actually, I'm going to stand by Lucian, because if these are ghosts, I can help.
Yep.
So, do we approach, or what's the plan?
We fail.
We approach.
Break down the door.
Okay. So you open the door?
Yep.
I cast Bullhorn and yell, "Hello, Mumbleman!" No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't actually do that. It would be really fucking funny if I did, though.
Okay. So you open the door, it opens with like a loud creak. And do you walk inside? You see
Yeah.
like the room, it looks pretty barren. There's just dirt covering the floor. Sorry, this is being difficult now. Let me activate this.
Perception, I guess.
Oh, it's because it's 3. Okay, never mind. I know what's going on.
Perception to make sure that the room isn't fucking haunted.
Yeah, roll your perceptions, everybody.
Perception.
What do I see?
What
your
do my
human
elf
eyes
eyes see?
What do your elf eyes see? Okay.
What do my not elf eyes see?
So
What do your bird eyes
Lucian
see?
and Amity,
What does my single eye
Um,
see?
you see as you walk into the room 2 whites
Oh, he's grumpy.
just kind of like standing there. And then hiding under the stairs, you notice.
Vampire spawn.
Yeah, what looks to be a vampire.
Oh, good lord.
That one's a convivial vampire spawn rogue, and that one's inscrutable and cunning vampire spawn.
And
The towering white and the grumpy white.
He's grumpy.
At least they're
What?
corporeal.
What color are they? White.
You're not helpful.
At
It's
least
the
none of them are
Cracker Brigade,
flirtatious.
god damn it.
Oh yeah, or coquettish.
Okay.
Or horny.
so we're gonna end it here.
Ah.
Yep.
and we're gonna pick up next time with the fight. Yeah, and
See
it's
you
gonna
next
be
year.
about 10 o'clock. Well, we have one more, I think. Right?
Yeah, it's not until the 17th that we're taking off, right?
We're taking off
We're
next
taking
week.
off
the
next
10th,
week.
And then we're playing the
The 17th.
17th.
And then
Are you sure you don't want to play on
Christmas Eve? No.
yeah, Christmas Eve?
My great grandmother would kill me, and she's 93, and she could totally
I'm
do
working
it.
Christmas
very
Eve.
grateful.
Oh,
Nice.
you know, old people can just be animated by pure anger when they get slighted.
I
Look
don't
at
think
that.
I have missed Christmas Eve at her house in my 38 years of existence.
Nice.
Yeah, my me grandmom would probably kill me. And my dad was actually born Christmas Day. So like they had like early on they were like, we don't want them to have like a shared Christmas and birthday thing. So our family's always had 2 consecutive parties where they do like a kind of like casual kind of birthday party on Christmas Eve, and then they do the like very kind of like Christmas dinner on Christmas Day.
Nice. All right, I have to run because my wife is waiting for me to watch a movie. So
Oh,
What
you watching?
movie?
Get Out.
Oh hell yeah!
Is it good?
It's actually one of the few good Blumhouse movies.
Okay, cool.
But that's because it was
It's a
because it
Jordan
was written-
Peele horror movie.
It was it was written by Jordan Peele, but it was made by Blumhouse, who do like very low budget kind of bad movies. Except like, yeah, and the low budget for Get Out and Us are kind of like help the atmosphere of the movie.
Yeah. It's a very like, it's a very tight movie.
Spoilers,
Yeah,
everybody dies.
In a horror movie,
Which
I
is
never would have
interesting
guessed.
compared to the third Jordan Peele like horror-y movie in recent terms, which is Nope, which is the opposite.
You might also like the most recent Blumhouse film, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Absolutely
No.
fucking not.
We saw it.
Why?
I saw it in a packed theater, and it was literally the best experience.
I don't like scary movies.
Neither do I.
Yeah,
It
like
wasn't.
So we're still playing.
this was.
Wait, are
these
we
were my
skipping the
thoughts
10th?
about that
Or-
movie.
We're playing the 7th, or we're skipping the 17th.
We're skipping the
it.
10th and playing on the 17th.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So
So
my,
do we-
my thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's were, like, it was kind of enjoyable enough to watch, but if you like turn your brain on at all, you're like, what? None of this makes sense.
Oh, so I would hate it.
Honestly,
What do you
like,
mean there's ghost children animating these animatronics?
What I don't understand is, like, how can movies that people like spent a long time writing the script for have more plot holes than a standard D&D adventure that's made up on the spot?
Because players exploit plot holes.
Right?
The
There's
movie's
nobody
written,
keeping them
nobody
alive.
can interfere.
Extraordinarily genre savvy.
If you have
Yeah,
this,
so-
if this is an issue you have, never watch a James Bond movie ever.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
watched
I gotta
them
run.
once.
Right.
Have fun.
Enjoy it.
I'll talk
Bye,
to you
have
guys
fun.
later. Yep, thank you. I'll see you guys on the 17th.
See y'all.
Bye.
See y'all in 2 weeks.
Alright, thank you all for watching. I guess I'll see y'all in 2 weeks. For more D&D. I'm sorry that the Yiffy criminals was Nina's here and said it was... I don't actually remember what the actual thing was. But then it turned out to be serial killers, so that's fun. No furries. I will try to stream on the 10th for other things, like with, you know, Julio and Hannah. Maybe some CK3, maybe some Stardew Valley, I don't know. But probably not, because I am actively in the middle of it. So, yeah. Roll 22.